Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So today is going to be a future spouse reading, and if you clicked on this reading, I want to let you guys know there's a high chance that you are about to meet your true love and your future spouse, because the last couple of readings I keep picking up the energy of like a spirit of love or an angel of love. And even the collective reading, if you're new to my channel, in the collective reading I picked up that someone is gonna be crazy in love this summer. And if you clicked on this video and you're new, there's a high chance that you are about to meet potentially the person that is the one, your future spouse, your true love. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this reading might be preparation, to be honest with you guys. Like if you clicked on this video, I feel like your manifestation of your true love and your future spouse is very close, or you are about to meet them. So we're going to talk about what you need to know about your love story. Okay, maybe like the beginning of your love story, whatever you need to know about your love story. Or this might also be kind of like a continuation of the collective reading that I've done. Could be talking about the energy that is happening this summer for you guys, okay? Because in the collective reading, again, I picked up a strong energy of people falling in love in summer season, okay? So this energy could also be very relevant for this summer, if that makes sense. Also, if you're interested in finding out what is happening for you this summer, I've done like a super long reading on Patreon. It's like 5 hours long, where I talk about like lessons that you will be learning this summer, or what your summer is going to be all about. What is the energy that is surrounding you this summer? What is going to be the highlight of your summer? Is there a specific person that is going to be significant this summer? I also talk a little bit about love energy because I picked that up so strong in the last couple of readings. But yeah, anyway, the link is down in the description box. This reading is also going to have an extended. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in the extended. We're going to, see, how your reading goes, and then we're going to go to the extended, and see whatever you need to know, okay, or whatever is significant in the reading. Okay, but without further ado, in the next step you can choose between 3 images. If you feel in these sides, if you can go on Google, find a number generator and ask your spirit guides to guide you to the right pile, okay? And we will see what you need to know about your love story with your true love and your future spouse, what you need to be aware of. But yeah, let's find out what is going to happen in your love story with your true love and your future spouse. And again, if you are interested in the extended, the link is going to be down in the description box. If you're interested in the summer reading, the link is going to be down in the description box as well. But without further ado, let's begin your reading, guys. Hello my lovely pal number 1, welcome to your reading, guys. So as you can tell by the title, we're going to look at what you need to know about your love story with your true love and your future spouse, or what will happen in your love story with your true love and your future spouse. Because if you clicked on this video, there's a high chance that you are about to meet them, because I keep having visions of people falling in love this summer season, even in the collective reading that I've done, like the last video, the collective reading that I've done. There was a strong energy of like something big happening this June, July. I keep picking this up since a couple of readings. We're going to look at what you need to know about your love story, or what is going to happen in your love story with your future spouse, okay? This could also potentially be about what is going to happen this summer, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me tap into the energy here, guys. Yeah, so this could very much be what is about to happen this summer or this fall. Since I pick up a lot of you guys, you are manifesting your true love and your future spouse. Like they are about to stand right the in front of you. Okay, they are about to stand right in front of you. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let me tap into the energy. First thing that I'm hearing here is that when your future spouse is around you, you will see the angel number 111 or 777 a lot. Okay, so something about you will be bombarded by the angel number 111 or 777, 111. You know what I mean? 1111 or 111 or 777. Like, I'm not just talking about like once a day. You will see it freaking everywhere to the point where it's like super intense, or it's like, what the hell's going on? Like, you're going to notice like, what the hell? This is not even normal. Like 7 days straight. Oh, I'm hearing the song Danny Craig. What is it called? David Craig's 7 Days. Chillin' Tuesday, and we get love by Wednesday, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and chillin' on Sunday. So that song could also be significant. You might be hearing that song everywhere right before you meet your future spouse, or when your future spouse is around you, kind of like you meet someone, you feel something in your heart, you feel something in your soul, but you know, you give it the benefit of the doubt, right? Like, you know, you want to see where this is going, but you might be hearing that song 7 Days a lot, or the song 7 Days by David Craig is going to be significant. Maybe your future spouse is going to like that song, or something about the music video could be significant as well. Okay, let me see. Actually want to get my crystal here. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about your future spouse is that your future spouse is a very logical person. So out of all elements, your spouse would be an air element, okay? For example, if you are not familiar with tarot, we have the King of Swords, we have the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, for example, is very grounded, is also very hardworking. They might be very good at being calm, cool, and collected, or they might be very good at making money, or like maybe taking care of their health or whatever. But overall, their approach is slow but steady wins the race, or very calm and very grounded. Okay, then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is sentimental. The King of Cups is all about talking about emotions, or somehow expressing their emotions somehow, some way. May that be through art, may that be through a conversation, may that be through the way that they dress, you know. So the King of Cups is very expressive when it comes to how they feel, somehow, some way. Like, their emotions are somehow very much visible. You don't have to like think twice about it. Their emotions are very much in your face. Then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about being passionate, being very like sexual, like a very sexual individual, very passionate, might even be a little bit like. And the King of Wands is also probably the king that is going to act the fastest, okay? So the King of Wands would also be the one that is going to act the fastest, to be honest with you, okay? But your future spouse is a King of Swords. The King of Swords energy is a person that is very logical. The King of Swords is a person that is thinking things through over and over and over again before they do something. Compared to like the King of Wands is impulsive, you know. The King of Cups is impulsive, but the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are people that are thinking things through a lot, which could be the reason why they avoid a lot of mistakes, but it also takes a lot of time for them to get things done, if that makes sense, okay? So your future spouse is a King of Swords. They are very logical. They might be very good at speaking. They might be super intelligent, and I feel like you're gonna be sexually drawn to their intelligence. Like, when they talk about certain topics, like, they sound like a genius. They sound like a mega brain. You're gonna be so freaking drawn to their intelligence. But your future spouse is someone who gets scared when they are not in control. Like the King of Swords is someone who gets like scared of emotions, or they get scared when they are not in control. Because, for example, the King of Wands, they are they are out of control a lot of times. So the King of Wands is not necessarily scared of being like in love or being out of control or whatever, because love is like, if you think about it, love is like an energy that cannot be controlled. And I feel like your true love and your future spouse can sometimes have tendencies to be a control freak, which again brought them very far in life. Okay, they probably have achieved a lot because they are very focused. They are very like they're very focused on their goal. They don't get distracted. Okay, but they also sometimes can be like a party pooper, or sometimes not be that spontaneous. Okay, so the energy that is coming through here is your future spouse is a person that needs a lot of alone time, is what I'm picking up. So maybe I feel like your spirit guides want you to know who your future spouse really is, so that you understand him or her. Okay, I'm hearing your future spouse feels like they have achieved a lot on their own, or they feel like no one was ever there for them. So they kind of like are very independent. I'm hearing I want to make it on my own, not a handout. So your future spouse, again, this is like I also want to say, because I know I'm going to see it in my comment sections, this reading might sound like you, kind of like where I describe your true love and your future spouse, you might feel like, damn, this sounds like me. But it might be because when you meet your true love and your future spouse, is going to feel like you're looking into a mirror, because they're very similar to you. They might just be the masculine or the feminine version of you. Okay, what you need to know, or what your spirit guides want you to know about your future spouse, is that your future spouse is a loner, or they really like their alone time, or they are a person, they have been, a lot of people left them high and dry when they needed help. So they are a person that is very sensitive when it comes to the topic, let me help you, because a lot of people told them, I'm gonna help you, and then they were not there, and then they were heartbroken. So nowadays, this is your future spouse is a person that likes to do things on their own. They like to figure things out on their own. So they could be a little bit sensitive when it comes to the topic, let me help you, if that makes sense. Not because they, and again, it's probably gonna be significant, because you might notice that very early on in the beginning of your connection, because I'm picking up a strong energy here where, yes, okay, I'm picking up a strong energy here where in the beginning of your connection, you could feel like your future spouse is a little bit stubborn when it comes to like talking about what they're thinking, or talking about what they're dealing with. Like kind of like where you want to help them to find a solution to certain things or something like that. And you could feel like, basically what your spirit guides want you to know, the reason why they're like that is not because they don't trust you with guidance. The reason is because they trusted people too often, and people left them high and dry. Like they were asking for help, people said, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna show up, and then they stood them up. Like I'm literally, oh my gosh, oh, do you know what I'm hearing? Oh god damn. Okay, I'm seeing your future spouse being at a football game, waiting for their dad, and their dad never came. That's the vibe that is coming through here, to be honest with you. So I feel like what your spirit guides want you to know is your future spouse could be very sensitive when it comes to the topic, let me help you, or accepting help, that you know when you are meeting him or her. Yeah, basically what I'm picking up here is like your future spouse, your spirit guides want you to know, let your future spouse figure things out on his own, because I'm hearing, I want to make it on my own, not a handout, you know. So your spirit guides want you to know, because you could be a person, you always like to help people, but your spirit guides want you to know, they want you to know that when you meet your true love and your future spouse, we're going to talk about like, you know, your love story and how it's going to start, okay? But what your spirit guides want you to know is, let your future spouse figure things out on his or her own. Okay, because they take pride in doing things on their own. Again, not because they don't trust you and your guidance, but because they have been left when they needed help the most. So they got used to doing things on their own. For some of you guys, again, your future spouse could be a person that needs a lot of alone time, because they got used to it. It's like their comfort zone is alone time, because again, when they needed help, nobody was there. This could be an energy where they had parents that were never at home, or they had siblings that never helped them, or something like that. So they're very used to being on their own. So when you come in, it's going to be out of their comfort zone. Like even your presence is going to be out of their comfort zone, because again, they're so used to being alone. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? Okay, so you could be noticing in the beginning of your connection that one day your future spouse is very, yeah, it's kind of like they bounce between being like very clingy and wanting to be as close to you as possible and like holding your hand all the time, and then switching to not touching you at all on certain days. Hear me out. Okay, let's talk about why. The reason is because I feel like your future spouse has tendencies to get obsessed with, when they want something they get obsessed, not just with you but just in general. When they want something they get obsessed with it, like it's like their main focus, their main target. Like they get obsessed with things, which again is good, right? It's like a person that gets obsessed with goals are usually the ones that also achieve goals. So they have like a tendencies to sometimes get obsessed with things, is what I'm picking up here. And they will feel like very fast, because again the King of Swords and the King of Wands are energies that are a lot faster than the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like a strong energy here where your true love and your future spouse is going to feel like they get obsessed with you very, very fast. So you might notice like they're going to be like super, I don't know, like they want to touch you all the time and kiss you all the time. They want to see you all the time. And they might develop, or they might notice, damn, I'm getting obsessed with pile number one. Like I need to stop myself, because they're going to feel like, oh my God, if I get obsessed with pile number one, I'm going to lose control over my life. And then I'm going to, you know, like kind of like the energy where they know themselves enough to know that when they get obsessed, like they lose control, like they're out of control when they get obsessed. So I feel like your true love and your future spouse, they might fall for you very, very fast. That's the funny part. Okay, listen. I feel like your future spouse might fall for you very, very fast. Meaning like on the first 2 dates, they feel like, oh my God, I'm falling in love with pile number one. Or when they hear your voice for the first time, there's something about where your future spouse, you know, that's the funny part, okay? Because I feel like the King of Swords, they might need a little bit of time to understand or realize that they're in love with someone, especially when it comes to like being intimate. So the King of Wands would maybe like notice them, I'm in love when they are intimate. The King of Cups would maybe fall in love like when you share quality time and you have like memories together. The King of Pentacles, I feel like, would fall in love with you like in moments where I would think the King of Pentacles is like they would fall in love with you over time, okay? But the King of Swords, to be honest with you, I feel like the King of Swords is the one to fall the fastest, which is funny. Okay, because air energy is the fastest element. So I feel like your future spouse is going to fall in love very, very fast with you, like with the first conversations, or they're just going to fall in love with your voice, is what I'm hearing, or just having conversations with you, or they're going to fall in love with your intelligence. Like once you start talking about books that you've read, or once you start wanting to take them to museums, or once you just start sharing knowledge that you have about something, they're hooked. Okay, I feel like if this spouse is going to fall in love with you very, very fast, and that's also the reason why they're going to pull away very fast. Like, oh my God, if I spend one more day with pile number one, I'm going to be head over heels in love with her, I'm going to be obsessed with her, and my life is going to be out of control. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. So your spirit guides want you to know your future spouse you guys are going to meet, and then they might pull back, but the reason is because they know themselves. They know that they get kind of like where they realize, I'm about to be obsessed with pile number one, I need to freaking stop myself. Okay, because again, this is like a person that takes pride in being organized and having things under control, and like, you know, doing things step by step, if that makes sense. So I feel like a strong energy where your true love and your future spouse, they're going to fall in love with you head over here. So they're going to know that they're like in love with you, or they are about to fall in love with you very fast early on in the connection, but they're going to stop themselves a little bit in the connection, in the beginning of your connection, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. There could even be an energy where I feel like we're tapping into the psyche of your future spouse, to be honest with you, because I'm picking up the energy here. There could even be an energy where in the beginning of your connection, let me actually get one more card here. In the beginning of your connection, they might even, let me see, what is this energy that I'm picking up here? Yeah. It's like the energy where your future spouse is going to look for red flags in the beginning of your connection, it's almost this energy of like, it will scare them that you don't have any red flags. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, how can I even explain that energy? How can I explain that energy? They're so used to meeting women that have red flags or meeting men that have red flags that they're going to be shocked that they don't see any red flags with you. Okay, but this is like the energy. Yeah, I almost want to say your future spouse is going to be scared to fall in love, because I'm hearing, no, I don't want to fall in love. Okay. No, I don't want to fall. But the funny thing is, they're already going to be in love when they think they don't want to be in love. Okay, so I almost want to say your spirit guides want you to know in the beginning of your connection, if your future spouse is pulling back, it is because they're obsessed with you. They notice that they want to hear your voice all day, every day. They want to talk to you all day, every day. They want to see you every day. So they could be feeling like, I need to get myself under control. Okay. In the beginning of your connection. So there could be an energy where you guys are meeting, okay, and all of a sudden they pull back. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know they will figure it out on their own. Basically, like your spirit guides want you to know your future spouse will figure it out on their own, kind of like I feel like they will get a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe, because we have the card here, signs and clues. The universe is talking to you, so they will feel like the connection with you is supernatural, or their connection with you is like magical. Okay, so they will, while they are pulling back from you, they will receive a lot of signs. They might have a lot of dreams of you. They will receive a lot of signs. Okay, because we have the card here, yes, this is your soulmate. So there's going to be a lot of signs. For example, they think about something, they might be even asking like, God, show me a sign, is this person the one for me? Or they might even go to a lot of people and ask them like, hey, do you think this is a red flag and stuff like that? Okay, and I'm hearing there's gonna be an older person, like there is gonna be a person in your future spouse's life. Possibly this person could be older than them. This could be their grandma, their grandpa, or someone that is older than them, that is going to make them realize like, hey, this is like kind of like it's now or never. Like the energy where your future spouse feels like, no, they want to achieve more before they fall in love, and they want to, I don't know, buy a house before they fall in love. But then they also realize, what if there is no later? Like if not now, then when? Okay, so in the beginning of your connection, you will meet with him or her. It's gonna be so intense that they get scared, if that makes sense. Okay, so they will pull back for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks is what I'm picking up here. And I feel like there's going to be like a wise old man or a wise old woman, yeah, that they talk to. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. Okay, because I'm being brought to the song from Time. I'm hearing, I love me enough for the both of us, that's why you trust me, I know you've been through more than most of us, so what are you so afraid of? Okay, because I'm hearing, do you know what another thing that I'm picking up here? Pile number one, I'm also picking up here that your true love and your future spouse, they will notice that when they are around you, it's like the energy where their soul is telling them that they can trust you. So they will start to talk about things that they usually don't talk to, because they usually don't trust people. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, I told her all my secrets. I told pile number one everything about myself. I told pile number one everything. Like, why did I do that? But it's like their soul telling them they can trust you. But then they, you know, like when they drive home from the date or whatever, they're going to be like, what the hell did I just do? I exposed myself to her. I exposed myself to him. So they're going to feel like, again, their mouth is out of control when they are with you, kind of like where they're like super honest, and they're like, they feel like they can trust you, but then they feel like they cannot trust the feeling that they can trust you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, your spirit guides want you to know, in the beginning it's going to be very intense. Okay, something about like it's going to overwhelm them how much they feel for you, and then they're going to be bombarded by the universe and by spirit guides and stuff like that, that this connection is meant to be. Okay, I'm also picking up this energy here of like, you're just about saying, okay, you know, like if we're meant to be, I'm gonna meet her, you know, but they actually don't believe it, you know, and then they actually meet you. Okay, this is so funny. Okay, this is so it's kind of like just your future spouse is gonna feel like they need to test the universe, like, I don't know, something, I don't know what this kind of like an energy, like, okay, if this is true love, then I need proof. Okay, I'm laughing about it. Okay, I feel like your spirit guides want you to take it with humor when your future spouse is like acting up in the beginning of your connection, because again, the reason is because they trusted people and people left them, like literally, where people said, I'm going to be there, I'm going to help you to move, I'm going to help you with this, I'm going to help you with them, with that, and then they were alone, and then they were devastated. They were, you know, standing in the rain. Just imagine your future spouse standing in the rain by himself, by herself, and somebody stood them up. Okay, and they have such a deep scar from that they don't just want to, you know, like trust people, or they don't just trust people to be there for them, or kind of like where they feel like people can change from one day to another. Yeah, I'm hearing, what would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again if I hesitate to let you in? Oh my God. Would you be yourself or play your role? Tell all the hearts, tell all the boys, or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself up and try again. You can pick it up and try again, try again. So what your spirit guides want you to know is your future spouse has the biggest realizations when they are on their own. Okay, so I feel like your future spouse could be going through a spiritual awakening when he's meeting you. Yeah, or when he or she's meeting you. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here, is what your spirit guides want you to know. So again, you're gonna meet, it's gonna be so magical, and all of a sudden you're gonna feel like they're distancing themselves from you. Okay, but again, your spirit guides want you to know it's because they want to know, like almost this energy where they feel like they want to know is if what they feel for you is lust or if it's love. Listen, your future spouse is a very intense person. They either love or they don't love at all. Like there's no in between. I feel like your future spouse has a personality where they have tendencies to be a little bit extreme. They're either all in or all out, if that makes sense. So if they let you in, they let you in completely, like move in with me like after 2 months or whatever, or they shut off completely, like there's no in between, and they will work on, you know, being in the middle, if that makes sense. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like two chemicals reacting to each other, and before you can like do something with this chemical, it has to cool down. Yeah, that's what I'm being brought to. It's kind of like for example, you put something in the oven and then you cannot just immediately eat it. Yeah, it's gonna be super hot in the beginning, like sexual attraction, like so much, or like I don't know, they're gonna sweat when they see you. It's like the temperature is like, you know, and then they have to they have to cool down. See that yes, it's like the temperature is gonna be like super hot, like yeah, they're gonna feel like they're obsessed with you. Okay, they're gonna feel like they're obsessed with you. There could even be an energy where after the first time you were intimate with each other, that's when they will pull back. Okay, for others of you, they will maybe pull back after the first or second date. But again, the reason is because they are shitting their pants. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. They feel like if they spend more time with you, they're gonna give their heart to you. See that? Like they're gonna give their heart to you and you can break it. Or like, yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, they might find themselves like thinking about how they want to move in with you, how they want to give you their keys to their car and stuff like that, and they're going to be like, no. Yeah, spirit guides want you to know that this is probably going to happen in the beginning of the connection. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. It's kind of like your future spouse needs to test, like they want to test, like it's like the energy where they know how much they love you, or they know that you are the one because they cannot sleep. Like again, I'm telling you, this is a person they need to test under very like extreme circumstances how they really feel. Like again, they need proof, they need evidence, you know. So they might notice they cannot sleep because they didn't text you back, or because you didn't text back, or because that's not usual for them. Listen, your future spouse is a person that is very cool, calm, and collected. They don't get stressed by anybody, okay? They can focus. They are very good at focusing, not getting distracted with you out of control. They cannot focus, they cannot sleep, no nothing, no nothing. So they're gonna feel like, okay, maybe I'm just HOR, maybe I'm just horny, you know, which is good, right? It's like the energy of like, I want to know what this is, okay? So they're gonna be like, let me just see, maybe I'm just horny, okay? Maybe I'm just lonely, you know, maybe I'm just overthinking. So they're going to test themselves like, okay, how do I feel when I spend time with friends? Do I still feel lonely, or is it really loneliness that I'm... But again, you know, the thing is, I feel like that's actually really beautiful to think about it. If your future spouse wants to know if he wants to be with you because he's lonely or because he's horny, because he's going to notice it's not loneliness and it's not him being horny or her being horny, because maybe they notice like they were never intimate with you, so it cannot be that. Do you know what I mean? And it cannot be loneliness, because if they spend time with other people, like, they cannot stop thinking about you. There's something going on where they're going to test themselves, like, what is it that I'm feeling? And I feel like it's a very genuine energy to be in, okay? Yeah, they want to know what this is that they feel, so they're going to test themselves under extreme circumstances, is what I'm picking up here. It's kind of like a person that needs to know, kind of like where they pinch themselves, like, I need to pinch myself to know I'm alive, or you know what I mean, like, I need an ice cold bath in the morning to feel alive. Like, your future spouse could have like a very extreme energy, if that makes sense. They're either very detached or they're all in, like their heart is on the table. Like, do you know what I mean? That's the vibe. Like, they either don't text at all, or they send you poems about how much they love you. Like, again, they're gonna find their golden middle, but in the beginning it's like a chemical reaction between the two of you. It's like a, you know, and then it has to calm down. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, for some of you guys, if the spouse could start to have psychic visions once he or she meets you. Okay, something about where they come in contact. So they could be coming, especially if you are a psychic yourself, they could be coming in contact with your psychic energy, and then they're going to start to have psychic visions themselves, if that makes sense. Okay, so while they are isolating themselves, because again, I feel like they could be just in general a loner, or they really like their alone time. If it sounds like you found your match. Yeah, they could really like their alone time. Okay, but they're going to notice, like, it's like the energy of like, damn, I love my alone time, but for some reason I want to be with pile number one. What is going on? Or kind of like, I usually don't like people, but I want to be around pile number one. Suspicious. You know, that's a vibe that is coming through here. Okay, so I feel like your true love and your future spouse, they're going to feel like the connection with you is supernatural, okay? Or they're going to feel like, I don't know, they have psychic visions. For some of you guys, they had a vision of you, and then when you stand in front of them, they're going to panic a little bit, like, am I going crazy? What is going on? Like, how's this even possible? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. How's this even possible? Okay. For others of you, they're going to feel like you can read their mind, and they're scared that you're going to find out how much they are obsessed with you, so they're going to pull back, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I feel like your future spouse is going to put a pause in the connection, in the beginning of your connection, okay, is what I'm picking up here. But again, it's something about they have to test what this relationship is made out of, or what their feelings are made out of. So I feel like they're gonna, I don't know, they're gonna put themselves through like sleepless nights and like pain and I don't know, like stuff like that, because it makes them realize like this is real. Yeah, they want to know that if this is real. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, they will feel like they need proof that this is real, and maybe like they're something about, I don't even know how to explain that energy here. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know, you're gonna feel like in the beginning of your connection, you're gonna feel like there's a part of him or her that you don't like, and there's a part of him or her that you do like. The part of you that you don't like is like the part that they use in order to protect themselves from being a prey, or yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay. Because I'm hearing, but yeah, they're going to be bombarded by signs and clues from the universe. They're going to feel like they're in a movie. Like their life was completely normal. You come into their life and all of a sudden like the universe is talking to them, and like they have dreams of their grandma that died 20 years ago, and all of a sudden they have like psychic visions, and you know, like they feel supernatural energy around them. Like it's a lot. If you think about it, their life was normal, calm, cool, collected. They don't know jealousy. They don't know that. Because the King of Swords, he does not get jealous at all. He has things to do. Okay. So I feel like you're gonna come into your future spouse's life like a wrecking ball, is what I'm picking up here, to be honest with you. And they're gonna be like, hold your horses. They're gonna feel like, yeah, I'm hearing watching my life is like you're watching movies. Okay. So they're going to be overwhelmed by your supernatural energy, or like by your psychic energy, or they're going to be like overwhelmed by how fast they fell in love with you. They have been spending years with a person and they never felt that obsessed. They have spent years with a person and they never felt this way. They meet you 2-3 days. What the hell just happened that they feel this way about you? Are they crazy for falling in love with you just hearing your voice, or just meeting you 2 or 3 times? Okay, so if you notice he's pulling back or she's pulling back, that's the reason. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. Okay. Let me get one more card here. Yeah, for some of you guys, they could just have tendencies to have like a obsessive personality, which can be good, right? If you're obsessed with the right things, you get a lot of things done, you achieve a lot. But if you're obsessed with the wrong things, self-destruction. So they don't know if you are a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So yeah, in the beginning, again, and let them figure it out on their own, okay? Because the universe is going to talk to them, or they're going to receive a lot of signs and synchronicities, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, that's what your spirit guides want you to know. I'm telling you, okay, listen. I'm telling you, listen. Listen, listen, listen. Okay, because we have the Lovers card here and the Date card. Yeah, the Lovers and the Date card, the Two of Wands. It's like the energy where they feel like they just met you and they already planned their future and they feel crazy for it. Does that make sense? Okay, so what your spirit guides want you to know is let them figure it out on their own. Okay, like don't be scared when they pull back, is what I'm picking up here in the beginning of the connection. Okay, they're pulling back for the right reasons. Like they want to, because it's very genuine, right? It wouldn't be genuine to just be with someone because you're lonely, or to just be with someone because you're horny or whatever. They're gonna feel like, no, I'm just horny, you know? Then they notice, no, it's not that. No, I'm just lonely. No, it's not that. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're gonna go through a spiritual awakening, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Or they're gonna feel like they're going crazy because they have dreams of you like all the time, or like I don't know, they're bombarded by signs and synchronicities, you know. They could be for the first time even talking like to the universe since a long time, or like something like that. Okay, let me get a few more cards. What's going on here? We also have the card here, ponder ponder what you want. Don't view rejection or uncertainty as all negative. Yeah, okay. Timing may be out of alignment with your intention. Use this time to gain a better understanding of the situation and contemplate what you truly want. This may be a chance for an optimal turn of events. So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to meet, okay, and then there's going to be a pause or like a break. But again, it's going to be for the right reasons, okay, is what I'm picking up here. Or that's what your spirit guides want you to know, because they feel like it's like they're scared by their own feelings. Like they're scared of how intense this is with you. they feel something like, I don't even know how to explain it. They feel like they fell in love with you. Example, a person that doesn't believe in love at first sight, and then they fall in love with you at first sight, and then they're gonna be like, nah, love at first sight is not real. I don't believe it. You know, that's the vibe that is coming through here, to be honest with you. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know, like, you or your future spouse meeting you is not just them meeting you and falling in love with you. It's them meeting, like, can I be honest? Because I feel like your future spouse manifested you, to be honest with you. I feel like there's gonna be a situation where you realize that they manifested you that more than you manifested them. Okay, yeah, there could be, oh yeah, there could be an energy where your future spouse will also feel like, I don't know, there's something about where I'm hearing, there's something about a shock that you exist, because you might be, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say, for example, this is an artist, okay? They painted a picture of, like, oh, you know, like a person that they adore, and then you look like the picture that they painted. They're gonna be shocked about it. So what was happening is they always have been psychic, but maybe their psychic abilities came out in their art. Does that make sense? For example, they write poems. They wrote something about, like, she is wearing a blue dress and her hair is curly, but they were, how do you call it? They were describing you. And then they're going to have all these realizations. First of all, they're going to feel like, nah, you know. They might even think like you are a succubus or whatever, or like you're so seductive that they don't want to get seduced by you. Like, they don't want to be another, like, victim of you. I mean, she's a man to make you want more. Okay. So they're that's like their initial, like, no. And then they realize, wait a minute. So they might look like into their old journal. They might look at old paintings. They might look at music that they created, because for some reason I feel like if this spouse could be, like, artistic. Okay. Then they're going to be like, oh my God. She looks like my drawing, or he sounds like my poem, or, like, do you know what I mean? So I feel like they're going to have, like, this realization that it's like the energy. I don't know if you guys know, everybody knows The Simpsons, but yeah, because I'm being brought to, like, The Simpsons, how the founder, or, like, the creator of The Simpsons has predicted things, right? He was creating those episodes, and then those episodes became real. So maybe your future spouse did not know that he is psychic until he meets you, or she meets you. And it's not just them, you know, falling in love with you. They're realizing that they're psychic. They're realizing that their vision has come to life. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, so I feel like these are, like, the realizations that are happening behind the scenes when they're not talking to you. Okay, so yeah, this could be very significant, that you know that uncertainty, yeah, it literally says uncertainty is not negative. It says don't view rejection or uncertainty as all negative. Timing may be out of alignment with your intention. So it's kind of like you guys are meeting, you are ready to meet him or her, because you have been prepared for him or her since years, right? You have been watching tarot readings, you have had your spiritual awakening. Maybe they, you know, like, you have, like, you already knew, you were prepared. This person is not prepared. Your future spouse was not prepared to meet you. Okay, maybe they didn't even believe in it. Maybe part of them believed and part of them didn't believe, if you know what I mean. So they're going to take a lot of time to process everything. It's kind of like a psychic download, or like an overload or whatever. Okay, because again, it says timing might be out of alignment with your intention. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know, like, just chill when it comes to the timing. You guys are going to meet, and then something else is going to take place. Okay, it's like you guys are meeting, and then there's going to be a break, and then you guys are meeting again. Now let's talk about what happens when you guys are coming back around. Yeah, it's kind of like you guys are meeting, and then you guys are circling, because you are realizing things, they are realizing things, and then you guys are coming back together. But the initial meeting is like an explosion. It's like a chemical reaction. You know how some like chemical reactions when like the concoction is like hot and you cannot immediately use it, you have to let it cool down. That's exactly what I'm picking up here, okay? Again, for others of you, it's kind of like you're just about like testing the universe, like, you know, or like, if she's the one for me, I'm gonna meet her again, I'm gonna meet him again, you know. They might even say something like that to you. If it's meant to be, we're gonna meet again. And then they meet you again and again and again and again. Or they see your name everywhere. They have dreams of you all the freaking time. Yes. Okay. Let me get one more card here. Okay. For some of you guys, your future spouse could also feel like, because we have the beauty card here, they could also feel like you're too beautiful for them, okay, in the beginning of your connection, to be honest with you. This could be an energy where your future spouse was an ugly duckling in the beginning of their life. So part of them still kind of believes that they are ugly, even though they're like a very beautiful person, or their energy is very beautiful is what honestly, I feel like their energy is very beautiful. Okay, but yeah, for others of you, I'm also hearing your future spouse could also be a little bit sensitive when it comes to getting compliments for their beauty, because they feel like a lot of people only wanted them because of their beauty. Okay, for others of you. Like I'm literally picking up the energy here of like a woman or a man that comes to a date. Your spirit guides are here, so this is significant. Listen, I'm picking up the energy here of a man or a woman. Oh, bitch. Okay. I'm picking up the energy here of a woman or a man that they come to a date not that polished on purpose. Hear me out. Because they feel like, what if pan number one only likes me for my long hair? Or what if pan number one only likes me for my body or whatever? Okay, so they might hide their body, or that's the vibe that is coming through here. So I feel like that's just your spirit guides want you to understand this person, because it's gonna look one way, but it's actually another way, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's the vibe that is coming through here. But I'm also hearing, when you are meeting your future spouse, they might not feel beautiful because they gained weight. They might not feel beautiful because they might not feel beautiful, okay, around that time. But it's like a lesson to this person, that the person, like true love, comes to you when you are messy. Yeah, something about where they're gonna feel like why did I meet pan number one when I'm in my messy energy, when I feel like shit and stuff like that? But then they're going to realize, okay, if pan number one really loves me, he or she's going to love me in my messy energy. So it's kind of like a lesson for them, that they meet you not when they're polished, not when they look good, not when they feel their best, not when their bank account is amazing or whatever, or not when everything is perfect and polished. Because yeah, that's the type of person, they want everything to be perfect and polished before they do anything. And they're gonna feel like they met you when they felt messy, in a messy way, or like but it's like what they need to experience to understand that, you know, you cannot just push true love away. Like, do you know what I mean? Where someone loves them when they are messy is what I'm picking up here. There is gonna be a situation where I feel like a true love and your future spouse is gonna cry, okay, in the beginning of the connection. And they might say like, oh yeah, I'm seeing like an energy where they might cry. Again, they're either like poker face or they're sensitive. So I feel like a situation where they're gonna cry or shed a tear, and they might even say like, I don't even know what you see in me, or I don't know why I had to meet you when my life is a mess, or when I don't feel good, or something along those lines. Okay, because I'm hearing I love your soul. Okay, something about they're going to realize that you love their soul and their spirit. Okay, because the circumstances are not perfect, and then they're going to realize circumstances not being perfect made it a perfect love story, if that makes sense, okay? So yeah, there could be an energy again in the beginning where it's gonna be very intense, okay? And I also pick up a strong energy here where you are going to get bombarded by the universe to not give up on this person. Just because there's like a break or a pause between the two of you. Okay, because the pause or the break is for the right reasons is what I'm picking up here. Okay, now it's like, okay, can I say something? Your future spouse could have tendencies to be dramatic. I think you're gonna love it because them being dramatic also makes them like a very funny person, okay? Like a theater. Okay, they could be theatrical or they could be a little bit dramatic, but that's what makes them like, I don't know, funny, or that's what makes them like charismatic. Okay, so I'm seeing a dramatic, how do you say that? A dramatic like, yeah, something about there's gonna be a dramatic like break, and then there's gonna be a dramatic like comeback. Like, how can I even explain that energy? So there's gonna be an energy where they feel like they have to leave immediately, because if they spend one more minute with you, they're gonna fall in love with you, okay? And they want to prevent that, but it already happened. Funny. Okay, so maybe like it's gonna be a little bit dramatic in the beginning when they just vanish, okay? But I think it's gonna be early on in the connection. They're gonna feel like they need alone time, they need to be by themselves and stuff like that. And they actually do. They actually like go for walks on their own. They actually like contemplate on their own. They like to sit by a body of water and just contemplate. Yeah, if you're just supposed to think, they think a lot, okay? I'm also hearing the song, get ready, pop it, let's go. Intergalactic you and me, intergalactic you and me. Yeah, in the song he says, because in the song he says, I want you to try this with me, okay? So yeah, they're gonna go on walks. They're gonna talk to like a wise old man or a wise old woman or whatever, okay? They're gonna be like, I don't know what's going on with me, and then someone is gonna say to him or her, well, you're in love. And like they might be saying like, how did this happen? Like how does this happen so fast? I don't understand, you know? And then I'm hearing love is not meant to be understood, it's meant to be felt. Someone might be talking to them like that, you know? Yeah, they might have like a person around them that is gonna talk to them like that, where they realize, well, so this is love. But maybe they didn't believe in love. They did not. I don't think so. They thought love at first sight is bullshit. That's what they thought. They thought it's bullshit. Okay, so dramatic break. You know, yeah. You know how people talk about like a dramatic pause where people talk. You know, when you watch movies and they want to make the movie more like thrilling and dramatic, usually there's like a dramatic pause, like I have to tell you something. Dramatic pause. That's the vibe, that's their energy, okay? I'm telling you, in the beginning you're gonna feel like, why is he so serious? Why is she so serious? But they're actually like a goofball. They're funny, but they are a goofball and they're funny when they don't, how can I explain it? They're goofy and funny, but they're gonna feel like the situation with you is like their feelings for you are serious. So they might have like their face is like frowning, but their face is frowning because like the situation is serious. Like maybe they didn't take like other people seriously, or they didn't take anything seriously because they never felt anything serious. But when they feel something serious, like they might be frowning in the beginning of of the connection. So I'm being brought to like a dramatic pause, and then there's a dramatic comeback, okay? So just as much as they were dramatic about like I need to spend time alone, like I need to be alone, like I need to focus on my career. Oh my god, that's so funny. There's gonna be dramatic like comeback, and I feel like they're gonna gift you something. So there's gonna be a significant gift, okay? And I feel like this gift is also gonna be a moment for you where you realize that he or she is the one, because I feel like this gift is gonna be very sentimental, or it's going to be like almost as if this person read your mind. Maybe you always wished for something and they're gonna buy it for you, or they're gonna do something for you that you always wished for, which is almost as if you guys are telepathically communicating. So you will know that he or she's the one because of a gift that you receive of him or her, okay? Only a person that truly knows your soul or your spirit would gift something like that to you. Or what you feel in your soul and in your spirit when you hold this gift in your hands is like, it's so intense. Like your heart is gonna be so happy, okay? You're gonna feel like a high, like a happiness, like an ecstasy in your spirit and in your soul when you hold this gift, okay? You might not even be big on gifts, like you don't care about gifts, but that gift is just, I don't know. They could be, yeah, there's something like that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, because look at that energy. They're gonna, I'm telling you, they're gonna be dramatic about, I need to focus on work. I need to focus, like, I need to focus on my finances, like, I need to focus on my business and stuff like that. And you're gonna be like, okay, well, do your thing. I'm not gonna bother, okay? And then he's gonna come back. I thought about it. Oh God, I cannot stop laughing. So yeah, their comeback could also be very dramatic. Okay, they could just be like a very theatrical, guys, it's not focusing, but as you can see, he's like going on his knees. Okay, so yeah, they could be, I'm telling you, they are very all in or all out. They either put all their chips on the casino table or they don't put their chips on the casino table at all. They're either all in or all out. So this is like an all or nothing person. Your future spouse is an all or nothing person. And you wouldn't know what I mean when you meet him or her. They're either all in or all out. They either like give you their heart and like their t-shirt and their fries and like everything that they have, or they don't want to see you at all. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. So I feel like their comeback, or like them coming back to you after a couple of days, after a couple of weeks, is gonna be dramatic as well, with like balloons, a big gift, like, I don't know, they buy you a necklace, or like, I don't know, something like that is what I'm picking up here. But I want to know what this gift is, okay? They could be coming back to you with a poem, with a song, with a painting. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like dramatic. The way they come back, or the way that they like tell you that they love you, is gonna be dramatic. And I cannot stop laughing about it, okay? Yeah, so there's gonna be a significant gift in this connection. Let's see what that gift is about. What is this gift energy about? What is this gift energy about here? Ace of Wands. Let's see what that gift energy is about. Give me a moment, guys. And then we're gonna go to the extended. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, but yeah, another thing that your spirit guides want you to know, your future spouse has a very strong intuition. Like, I feel like they always have been low-key psychic, or they have been low-key like very intuitive, or yeah, they have a strong intuition is what I'm picking up here. Okay. But yeah, it's like they might feel, it's like the funny part is they're gonna feel confused about why they feel so why they feel so clear about you. Like, it's gonna confuse them how sure they are about you. Like, yeah, that's that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so yeah, their comeback is gonna be dramatic with a big gift, like, I don't know, like rose petals, like preparing the bed, and I don't know, stuff like that. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, let's see, what is this gift energy here about? We have sent home. Oh, that's gonna get interesting. Let's get a few cards here. Okay, what this gift is about. What is this gift energy about? Because it says memento, a gift from someone special. Okay. There could also be a significant garden party in the beginning of your connection is what I'm picking up here. Or they will want to take you to like a really beautiful garden or whatever. Okay. Let's see. What is this gift energy about that I'm picking up here? Look at that. It says when the soul craves real intimacy. See that? They're going to be obsessed with you. Do you see that energy? They're going to feel like, how is this even possible? They're going to feel like, you know how, what was his name? Edward was like obsessed with Bella's like scent and stuff like that. And like, yeah, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay. They're going to feel like this is not normal. Yeah, they're going to feel like this is not normal. Okay, let's see. Well, it's not normal, it's supernatural. Let's see. What is this gift energy about? What kind of gift is pile number one's future spouse gonna come back with? Or like, what is this gift energy here? Special gift. Okay, let me see, guys. Aww. It's almost as if your spirit guides want you to give this person time to open their heart. Because you have been prepared. You are like more prepared than this person for this union. They're like completely like you came out of the, do you say out of the left field? You came out of nowhere is what I'm hearing. Okay, like you knew about him or her, but he or she did not know about you. So it's going to be like, what, the front door is going on. It's kind of like the energy stranger danger. Okay, that's the vibe that's coming through here. For some of you guys, I feel like it is going to be something artistic. I don't know. For example, literally, that's what I'm picking up here. Like, you haven't seen them for like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks or whatever. They're gonna come back like with a painting that they painted of you, or like a short story, or like a song, or I don't know, something that they've written down, or I don't know. Okay, something like that is what I'm picking up here. Or like for example, their confession, like when they tell you that they love you, it's not gonna be like I love you. It's gonna be like over the top. Like there's something like something like that. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Let's see. What is that gift energy about? It says dealings or relationships. Okay, for some of you guys, I feel like they're gonna buy you your favorite flowers, and they don't know what your favorite flowers are, or like your favorite plant. And they didn't know that this was your favorite flower or your favorite plant is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Okay, for others of you, I don't know if... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm seeing it here. Okay. Okay. For others of you. Oh my gosh. Shit. Let's talk about it. Okay, let me actually show you a few cards, because I feel like for some of you guys, sometimes you wanna see things, right? Okay, so you have the Tropical Memories card here. Okay, I also feel like you're gonna be shocked about how your future spouse remembers like every little detail about you. Like you are even going to forget about the things that you told him or her because it was so small to you, but they remember it. They could, your future spouse could have like a photographic memory, or like a very, very intense memory where they remember everything, and you're like, how the hell do you still know about all of that? Okay, but yeah, we also have supernatural psychic here. Just want to show you the cards here a little bit. We have the Four of Wands here. Okay, so if you are on my LGBTQ, you're definitely on the right pile. Okay. And then we have the Five of Cups here. Or is it the Five of Cups? Yeah. And then the Six of Swords. For some of you guys, I feel like they're gonna... Okay, I'm picking up different energy. For some of you guys, I feel like they will gift you a jewelry piece that belongs to them. So kind of like where they're going to feel like... Let's say, for example, let's say, oh, that necklace is so cool, that ring is so cool, or whatever. They're either gonna buy it for you so you guys are like matching, where you both have the same ring or the same necklace, or they're gonna gift you the necklace of a departed loved one, because in their mind they always have this fantasy of giving this necklace to the person that they are going to marry, okay, is what I'm picking up here. For others of you, I'm seeing them, okay, hear me out. I'm seeing them like leaving out of nowhere and popping up out of nowhere. I'm seeing them like, let's say for example, this is like a person, they know where you go to maybe like work or do things or whatever, or for example, okay, oh shit, this is so cute. Okay, for example, let's say for example, you are an actress or an actor, or you are working in a musical, like you are an actor or an actress, and you have like a, this is significant. This is very significant. Something about where there's an important event. Okay, there's like an important event that is taking place in your life, and you know, maybe you told them about this, or you would tell them about this, and then you have like plans to go there together, and all of a sudden then there's a break, like you guys are not talking. Okay, something about you might have a fight because your love languages could be like different in the beginning or whatever. Okay, so there's gonna be like a petty fight or whatever. I think we're gonna look at what the fight will be in the extended, or what this will be all about. But I'm seeing like them knowing like your birthday is approaching, or them knowing like your favorite coffee shop that you go to, or them knowing like where you get your nails done. So they do know like a location that you go to, if that makes sense. Okay, or again, you guys are meeting, there's gonna be silence, then you guys are meeting somehow in a city, and then you might tell him like, yeah, I always go here, or you know, something like that. You have like a casual talk or whatever, so they would know that that's where you always go. And I feel like at some point you're gonna sit there, look up, and he or she is standing there, okay, like with a grin, or like with a gift, or with like I don't know. And I'm hearing like, do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing like, I waited for you, or I was wishing you would be here. You know, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, so something about where they come to meet you where you are at, something about where they will like they will go out of their way to look for you, or to be there at an important event. Let's say for example, you have like a presentation, you have your graduation, there's something significant happening, and you guys had like a fight, or you guys are not talking, or like it's silence or whatever. Okay, and you didn't expect them to be there or come or whatever, and they're gonna be there. Like you will see them, like I'm seeing a scenario, it's not gonna be like that for everybody, but let's say for example, you're holding a speech, you're holding a presentation or whatever, and then you're talking, and you're like holding the speech, you're holding the presentation, and all of a sudden he or she is standing there, and it's like a significant moment, because you know, maybe no one was there for you on that day, or do you know what I mean? Because it's the same, it's like a full circle. Didn't we talk about this is what they experienced? They had some like a very important moment in their life where their mom was not there, their dad was not there, their siblings were not there, their friends canceled on them, and then they stood there alone in the rain, you know. But it's like a full circle moment where they will be there for you in a moment where maybe people leave you hanging, or you have nobody, or nobody could be there to keep you company on a specific day. This could even be like you being nervous over like a dentist appointment. They know about the dentist appointment, they're going to stand in front of your dentist, like and they're going to be there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Something about where they're going to, yeah, I'm hearing, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time, and I gave you my all. Now baby, be mine. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the energy. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Shit. So they're gonna be there in a very significant moment when you feel nervous, when you feel sad, when you feel lonely. Okay, they're gonna be there. It's so funny because that's like what they are scared of, because they got abandoned in a very important moment in their life. Maybe they got surgery, maybe they lost someone, maybe they were grieving the loss over someone, and no one was there for them. Okay, And I feel like they're going to have like a moment where they feel like they don't want to do the same thing to you, is what I'm picking up here, where they realize, again, they self-reflect, like, wait a minute, I'm scared that pal number one would do this to me, but I'm doing it to pal number one. What I'm doing to pal number one is what I'm scared that pal number one would do to me. Dang, see? Yeah. Something about you need a +1 for a wedding party, you know? You guys are having a fight, and then like on that day or like a day before, they're gonna call. I'm gonna be there. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time, and I gave you my all. Now baby, be mine. Okay, they could be ending up standing in front of your gym. They could be ending up standing in front of your nail salon, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, like little things where they know, oh, that's your nail salon, that's your gym, or you always go to the gym on Tuesday or whatever. Okay, and they're and you're gonna be like, how did you know I'm here? And then they said like, well, you told me you're always here on Tuesday. And you're like, damn, I told you I'm always here on Tuesday. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, this is so cute. Yeah, listen, because you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for me to realize things, but it could also be them. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for us to realize things, right? You know, I'm being brought to like a meme that I've seen on Pinterest where someone is in the shower and then it was like Squidward, where it was Squidward in the shower, and then he had like huge eyes and huge pupils, and then he said, and then the meme says, when you finally realized that a tarot reading that you thought didn't make sense makes sense. Okay, that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, for some of you guys, he might do a tarot reading for your future spouse, and he or she's gonna feel like, nah, that was not 100% accurate or whatever, and then it happens, and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, now I'm even more scared, now I'm even more intimidated and terrified. Okay, but yeah, do you see that they're gonna stand in front of a door? That's what I'm picking up here. For example, you feel like scared at night or whatever to go home, it's already dark, and then they stand there with their car because they knew you would be there. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Because maybe the most important thing for you also, again, you might have the same scar. Standing there in the rain, in the mud, no one there to pick you up, no one there to call, no one there to congratulate you. You have the same scar. See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay, for some of you guys, very particular. For some of you guys, they might also, like, I'm seeing them also coming with a gift from a vacation that they come from. Okay, so they could be coming from a vacation and bring you the cutest gift ever, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, but again, I feel like it's something that you always wanted, and they could not know that this is what you always wanted because you didn't tell him or her about it, is what I'm picking up here. Kind of like where you feel like they are connected to your spirit and your soul to think about buying you this, or bringing this to you, or bringing this gift to you. Okay, for some of you guys, I'm also being brought to kind of like, if, for example, if you like wine, I'm seeing them like buying you or finding a wine that you always, something about, okay, for some of you guys, I feel like you might be collecting something. May that be coins, or like, I don't know, you are like obsessed with wine, or like very old wine, very old cheese, is what I'm being brought to, like French cuisine. And I feel like they're gonna bring something like that to you, kind of like something like a very rare spice, or a very rare cheese, a very rare wine or whatever. Okay, which is like part of your collection, or becomes part of your collection, or something like that, is what I'm picking up here. So the gift that they give to you is very rare, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, let me get a few more cards. Okay, what is this gift energy about? For some of you guys, it could be a boat ride. Okay, they would be taking you on a boat ride, is what I'm picking up here. Like a very romantic boat ride is what I'm picking up here. Yes, I'm seeing it. Okay, I'm seeing a very romantic boat ride. Okay, what is this gift energy about? Okay, for others of you, it's 100% a necklace or a ring or something from a departed loved one. I'm even seeing them. Oh my God, my heart. I'm even seeing them like, for example, you visit someone's grave, like someone departed, you visit their grave. Oh shoot. And I feel like they're gonna be there, like they know on that day you go to the grave and you are very like fragile on that day, and they will feel like they're such a like stupid coconut head for like, I don't know, like causing drama or whatever, or like you know, not being there for you like on such a day. Shit. So they might like, you know, call you on the day like, hey, I want to be with you when you go to the grave of your grandpa or grandma or whatever, or something like that. Okay. Honestly, I picked it up before I even got the cards, but it's a confirmation. I felt like there's something about a visit to a grave is going to be significant for some of you guys, not for all of you. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm picking this energy here up. It might be significant for someone here. I'm seeing the song Self-Care by Mac Miller, like where he's like laying in a casket. I don't know why this song is significant. Maybe you guys want to look at the music video, or maybe like you might really like Mac Miller music, and I feel like if your spouse might also like Mac Miller music, or might be somehow significant. I don't know. They could be gifting you a Mac Miller t-shirt. Like, yeah, that's also what I'm picking up here. Something about a t-shirt of your favorite artist is what I'm picking up here. Okay, or like an autograph of your favorite artist or something like that. Something very rare. Okay, we have September here. Okay. So your future spouse could be born in the month of September. September is somehow significant. The month September is going to be or is significant in this connection. Okay. Or they will ask you to keep them company when they visit someone's grave. For some of you guys, not for all of you, you will meet your future spouse and all of a sudden they completely shut down, and it might be because someone passed away. Like, they might not tell you about it because you are a stranger danger, but someone passed away. Like, you're gonna be like, hey, why are you so weird? They're not telling you that they lost like a pet or like they could lose someone around the time when you are meeting. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like they're going to take you on a walk in the forest, or they're going to take you to like a very special forest or whatever, because they know that you like forest walks. One more. Yeah, I'm hearing Forrest Gump. Okay. That movie could be significant too. I don't know why for someone here. Remember, what is this gift energy about? Yeah, vine. Why do I pick up the energy of like a vineyard? Like, I pick up energy of wine. I don't know why. Or like a vineyard. A trip to a vineyard could be significant here. Okay, a trip to a garden. Yeah, it says seek out information that will help you. For others of you, it's definitely a necklace. Okay. But again, there's something like special about it. For example, they buy you a necklace with an angel, and then they're going to say like, and they mean it, like, thank you for being there for me like an angel. And then they gift you like a bracelet with an angel, or like a stuff like that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, something like that is what I'm picking up here. Funny part also is you might have a necklace, and that necklace will break when you meet your true love and your future spouse, and it's symbolically kind of like where a cycle is over. And the funny part is they did not know that your chain broke, or maybe they do know, but they're going to replace that chain. Okay, they're going to replace that necklace. Okay, is what I'm picking up here, because here you can see like a chain breaking. Do you see that? Okay. Wow, I did not see that coming. See, in the beginning it was like very, what the hell is going on here? And then it's like, oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, I'm telling you, that's literally the energy that is coming through here, or kind of like a misunderstanding, because what you did not know is that they lost someone, that they grieved the loss of someone, and you didn't know about it, and then you were thinking like, why was he so weird? Why was she so weird the whole day? That's the vibe that is coming through here, okay? So, pile number one, we're going to go to the extended now. Okay, I'm going to get a few more cards. Maybe we're going to look at, I don't know what you're going to fight over. So, pile number one, thank you for joining me. If you're new, I have a lot of future spouse readings. Go ahead, just binge watch them if you want to. Leave a like or a comment, help your girl out. But yeah, if you want to join me in the extended, the link is going to be down in the description box. I'm going to get a few more cards. I don't know what we're going to look at. Maybe like the fight that you guys will have, or I don't know. Maybe more about like, I don't know, how the story will continue, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, the link is going to be down in the description box. If not, thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello my lovely pal number two, welcome to your reading, guys. So this reading is going to be about your love story with your true love and your future spouse. What is going to happen? Because if you clicked on this video, there's a high chance that you are about to meet them, because I was in the last collective reading that I've done, which means it applies to a lot of people. I saw someone falling in love in summer season, kind of like a summer love type of energy. So if that's the case, your love story is about to begin with your true love and your future spouse very, very soon. So we're going to look at what you need to know about your love story with your true love and your future spouse. I'm going to be honest, I can already tell, like every pile, there was some tea. There was some tea. There was some things going on, kind of like in a TV show, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, this reading could also apply to what is about to happen this summer, okay? Especially if you were also drawn to the collective reading at some point. But yeah, if you clicked on this video, there's a high chance that you are about to meet your true love and your future spouse. Possibly this summer, or something huge is about to happen this summer that is somehow connected to your love life or meeting the one and stuff like that, okay? So let me tap into the energy. Also, this reading is going to have an extended. The link is going to be down in the description box. I'm just going to read your cards, and then by the end of your reading, we're going to look at what we will look at in the extended, if that makes sense. Also, if you want to know what is going to happen for you this summer, I've done a very long, thorough, what will your summer this year be all about? Pick a card reading on Patreon. So you get 2 in 1. You get the extended for this future spouse reading, as well as the, you know, like summer prediction if you want to join me on Patreon, just to let you guys know. Okay, you don't have to. Sometimes it's good that things stay a mystery, okay? We don't have to know everything. I have to tell it myself. Like, I'm too nosy. My spirit guides recently told me, chill, you don't need to know everything. But anyway, let me tap into the energy here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cards in a second. Just a side note, maybe, yeah, your spirit guides want me to say things so that you know that you chose the right pile. I don't know why. They want me to say that maybe you're like insecure if you chose the right pile, or maybe you have been asking for a sign from your spirit guide. So yeah, they want me to talk about that. For some of you guys, you have been thinking about buying new lingerie, or you recently bought new lingerie. I'm also seeing you bought like a body, like a body is what I'm seeing here. For some of you guys, you could be eating ice cream right now, or you are planning to go eat ice cream, like, you know, maybe today, or you went out to eat ice cream like yesterday or whatever. For some of you guys, you recently bought a new lock for something, maybe for your bike, or something about someone buying something like a lock. I'm seeing a lock here, okay, for something. I don't really know what that means, but someone bought a lock for something is what I'm seeing here. Okay, let me see. What are signs that pile number 2 chose the right pile? I don't know, they want me to do that. Ooh, for some of you guys, it's the reason is because you have anxiety, or you feel like your spirit guides are not with you right now. I think it's like a side message. I don't know why they want me to talk about this. Okay, I'm also seeing a red light here. I don't know why. Could be a sign for someone here. For some of you guys, do you have a cold right now? Okay, or do you have like health issues right now? I'm seeing someone here having health issues, having a cold. Okay, what's going on? What are signs that pile number 2 chose the right pile? I usually don't do that. Ice cream. There's something about ice cream. An ice cream store. An ice cream stain is also what I'm hearing. Something about a bow in someone's hair, a black bow, or something about someone working at an ice cream store. Okay. Ooh, I'm also seeing someone here recently bought a toy, like a, you know, like a toy for the bedroom. Okay. Huh. Let me get one more card here. Yeah, because it says whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. So I feel like you have been asking the universe for a sign, or you felt like very disconnected lately, or like today, or maybe when you click on this video, it's not your best day in the world for some of you guys, okay? Or again, you were just insecure, like you were very confused because you were drawn to 2 piles. For some of you guys, it might be because there is 2 piles for you in this reading. So for some of you guys, you could have felt like, damn, if you're drawn to 2 piles. Okay, what are signs that pile number 2 chose the right pile? For some of you guys, are you watching me like while you're like in the bathtub or like bathing? Okay, or for some of you guys, something weird happened in your bathroom. I don't know what that means. Maybe something broke. I'm also seeing a bird, like a white bird. You recently received a sign connected to a white bird, a butterfly, something about wine. I don't know what that means. Someone getting gifted wine, or like a wine bottle, or maybe like a wine bottle broke. Okay. Huh. Anyway, let me tap into the energy. So just a confirmation for someone here that they chose the right pile, because someone needed to hear that. Woo! Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on. Let me show you the cards, and then we're going to talk about everything, okay? So we have the card here, possessive. Okay. We also have the card here, the fans, which I think is the world card, and the gossip energy. You already know this is gonna be spicy. This is not like a la-di-da-di-da, honey's like honey, rainbow, and sunshine. It's not. Okay, there's some tea. Okay, let's see, and then we have the first date here. Okay, first date card here. We also have the card perfect match. Okay. As well as, I really like that card. It says naked before the stars. Okay. I really like her underwear, to be honest with you. For some of you guys, you might really like to play around with underwear is what I'm picking up here. Or something about, I'm also seeing someone here recently bought a new pajama. Something about a pajama is what I'm picking up here too. Or a swimsuit is also what I'm hearing. Anyway, let me tap into the energy here, guys. Whew. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say here is not for everybody and their mama, okay? But for some of you guys, you will be meeting your true love and your future spouse on an online dating app, because I'm seeing like the phone here, and then here it says perfect match, kind of like where you match with someone on an online dating app. Okay, for others of you, if this is a person that is coming into your life from the past, because in the collective reading I talked about, oh, you could possibly know this person already for some of you guys, not for everybody. You could possibly already know who your future spouse is, kind of like where you already met them, you talked to them once, but the connection never got off the ground. If that's the case, maybe that guys dated on an online dating app, but you guys never really talked, or things never got further than that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, for others of you, I'm also seeing something about a phone number is significant here. For others of you, it's gonna be super like I don't want to say traditional, but for some of you guys, I'm seeing them like approaching you and asking you for your number. Okay, so something like that is significant here. in your connection or in the beginning of your connection. Okay, something about, I'm also hearing something about where someone is saying, I didn't delete your number. So I don't really know what the hell that means. Something for, yeah, something weird like that is what I'm picking up here too. Something about where I'm picking up very like crazy, oh shoot, I'm picking up very crazy stuff. For example, like you exchange numbers with someone and they never call back, but they lost their phone on that day. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, something weird like that, or like a twist in like the number where someone wrote down like the wrong number, like it's like they twisted two numbers or something like that. Could be significant for some of you guys. Okay, now let me tap into the energy. Pile number 2. What you need to know about your love story with your true love and your future spouse is, I feel like someone is going to try to crash one of your first dates. Like I'm literally hearing like a wedding crasher, or like people who crash a party, or people who crash a date, because we have the first date card here. Okay, and then we have the possessive card here and the gossip energy. So there's something about, there's going to be gossip about your first date with your true love and your future spouse, or something about get ready. Okay, but there's gonna be something happening on one of your first dates with your true love and your future spouse that your spirit guides want you to know about. Again, I feel like someone would try to crash the gathering, or like crash the date or whatever. I feel like it's your future spouse's ex, where your future spouse has like a crazy ex, or like an ex that is very possessive. Okay, so your future spouse has an ex that is super possessive over them, or that still doesn't understand that your future spouse doesn't want him or her. For most of you guys, it's a female. Okay, because I was asking, like, who's this person that is gonna gossip, or who's gonna crash the date? This person would try to crash the date, or this person would try to kind of like gossip about you, or something along those lines. So your spirit guides already want you to know about this. Kind of like the day is going great, you have the most perfect date ever, and then all of a sudden there's like, yeah, this is like a person who's like so crazy to the point where they drive somewhere to, I don't know, crash the date, or something weird like that. For others of you, I'm seeing, yes, for others of you, I'm seeing an energy here. Your spirit guides want you to know, in the beginning of your connection, you will receive, like, someone will stalk you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and they would try to reach out to you and spread gossip about your true love and your future spouse. That is not true. Okay, so for others of you with the phone energy here, someone will somehow figure your phone number out. I don't know why this, this could even be an energy where, for some of you guys, what your spirit guides want you to know is that there is a person that you know in common. How can I even explain that energy? It's almost as if your friend circle and your future spouse's friend circle could somehow be connected and you don't know about it, to the point where if someone knows you and that person that knows you talks to someone else, there's like information being leaked to a person on your future spouse's side. What the hell? Okay, this is gonna get like spicy here. Okay, so I'm seeing something here where someone, you know someone, or you have an acquaintance that knows your future spouse's ex, or that knows like someone that knows your future spouse. So somehow there's a link between the people that you know and the people that your future spouse knows, to be honest with you. Okay, and there is a female. This could be a female friend, this could be an ex, this could be a baby mama that is spreading gossip, or that will be spreading gossip in the beginning of the connection. Like, I'm literally seeing here, you receiving a text message from your future spouse's ex, okay, or something about your future spouse. For some of you guys, I feel like it's more with you. Like, if you clicked on this video, I feel like it's more about you, okay. But there could also be an energy where, I don't know, there's something going on with like a text message to create drama. That's what I'm hearing. So there's going to be a text message, or someone is going to send a text message either to you or your future spouse to somehow create some type of drama. See that? There's going to be some type of drama. This could even be drama online, or someone is going to look for your profile or something like that, because we also have the card here, girl on girl. So this is like a girl fight, like a bitch fight, like literally. I'm hearing a bitch fight. Okay. it's gonna be short term, so don't worry about it. It's only gonna be in the beginning of the connection, but there is like a female. For a lot of you guys, it could be a blonde female or like a female with red hair. Okay, or this could also be someone's baby mama, to be honest with you. Okay, someone's baby mama, or kind of like maybe it's even a friend that you cut off, and that friend that you cut off knows your future spouse's ex. There's some type of link between the people that you know and the people that your future spouse knows. And then there's going to be gossip. Yeah, look at that. Look at that energy. I'm telling you. See that? There's some type of shock about who knows who. Or someone is going to be shocked about that you date your future spouse, or that your future spouse is dating you. So somehow your connection is not going to be low-key. People are going to know about it. People that are nosy or people that are not supposed to know about it are going to know about it. That's what the spirit guides want you to know. It says literally the fans. See that? Okay. Do you know what I'm being brought to? I don't know why, but I'm being brought to how Hailey Bieber was always like obsessed with the connection that Justin Bieber had with Selena Gomez, and she was like following them all the time and stuff like that. And that's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, again, I don't really know why. Maybe this person looks like Hailey or like Selena, or I don't know, but that's the vibe that is coming through here. That's what your spirit guides want you to know early on in the connection. And look at that, it says benefit of the doubt. So there's something about your spirit guides want you to be prepared for some type of gossip that is going to be spread that is not true. So it's kind of like, don't jump the gun, don't take something for something for gospel. Do you say it like that? Okay. Or be very careful what you believe about your true love and your future spouse, especially when you get like a text message all of a sudden, or someone wants to, yeah, I'm literally seeing this person like following you under like a fake account. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, because this person is like possessive. Okay, this person is possessive over your future spouse, or maybe this is even like a person that is possessive over you. Okay, let's see what the hell that energy is about. Can you clarify the possessive energy here? What the fuck is going on? Okay, so yeah, spirit guides already want you to know about this. Okay. Do you see that energy here? It's kind of like you and your future spouse. This is you guys. You're spending time, but in this window, it's like you are visible to people. There is gonna be someone that sees you, that is seeing that you guys are on a date or whatever. Okay. And they're gonna spread gossip, or they're gonna try to spread gossip about. People are gonna talk about how you were on a date with your future spouse, or how like you guys are dating, or you guys know each other. I'm telling you. Okay, I was asking like who is spreading that gossip, and we have the Ice Queen here, so this is definitely a very salty female. Okay, we have long distance energy here. This could even be an energy where your future spouse only dated this person for a short amount of time. Okay, I'm also being brought to a long distance relationship, or like a long distance relationship ex. What the hell is that energy about? Okay, long distance. Yeah, something about, this could be a person that you haven't seen in years, or this is like an ex-friend is what I'm picking up here too. Okay. Because yeah, I was asking like, what is this gossip energy about? And the bitch came out. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing the devil wears Prada. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay. So your spirit guides want you to be aware of like someone trying to lie about your future spouse. Let me see what this gossip energy is about. We're going to expose everything today, guys. I have time, okay? So what is this gossip about? What is this gossip going to be about? Someone would try to make you paranoid or give you anxiety, because we have the Magician here twice. So this is someone actively trying to create a false narrative. Because we have the Magician and the Nine of Swords, this is someone trying to manifest anxiety in someone else, or someone is trying to manifest overthinking in someone else, or someone is trying to manifest that you doubt the connection, or that you doubt your true love and your future spouse, or that you don't go on a second date with them, that you don't go on a first date with them, or whatever. I'm telling you, there's something about, there could be mutual people, like you know someone that knows your future spouse's friend or whatever. So yeah, your spirit guides want you to be aware of that energy, or they want you to be prepared for this. Okay, let's see, who is being gossiped about? We have past life here. Who is being gossiped about? Yeah, I'm telling you, who's being gossiped about? I feel like there's going to be gossip about the both of you. Someone will gossip about you to them, and someone will gossip about them to you. Something weird like that. Who's being gossiped about? Is it my viewers, or is it... Yeah, I feel like it's the both of you. Okay. So there's going to be a smear campaign or some type of gossip in the beginning of your connection, is what your spirit guides want you to know. Okay. And it's funny because if you look at those two cards, we can see a heart here. Like, I'm literally seeing an energy where this person's like seeing that you guys are on a date, and then they will come. I'm also seeing an energy here where someone is putting high heels on and a super short dress and like cleavage on purpose. I'm not saying anything against it. I love wearing cleavage. I love high heels. But what I'm trying to say here is, I'm also picking up the energy here where there is someone that will try to kind of like seduce your true love and your future spouse, even though he's not interested in her or she's not interested at all. So I'm seeing them like, for example, you guys are spending time on a date and she's coming, she knew about that you guys will be there, and she's gonna be like, oh, what a coincidence that you guys are here too. And then she has like a huge cleavage, high heels, short skirt and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. I love skirts, okay? But your spirit guides already want you to know that if your future spouse would be into her, he would be with her. Why is he on a date with you? Why is she on a date with you? Okay. They could have smashed this person months ago, years ago. Okay, why are they on a date with you? That's what your spirit guides already want you to know. Kind of like a pep talk, that you don't let this person get into your head. Because she would try. She would try. She would try to make you feel like, oh, you are too tomboyish. For example, you have sneakers on. I don't know, you are like very sporty. She will come in high heels on purpose, overdressed on purpose. Okay, she would do it on purpose. And then you might be in your head thinking, oh, maybe I'm not sexy enough. Maybe he likes women with high heels. This woman was around him all the time, or this person was around your future spouse all the time, and your future spouse never saw her that way or never was interested in her. Do you see where I'm coming from? That's what your spirit guides already want you to know. Okay, if it really was about like high heels and looking sexy and stuff like that, why is he on a date with you? Why is he sitting next to you? Okay. That's what your spirit guides already want you to know, because this might be happening on your first dates, like the first times you guys are meeting. Maybe it's even like a group meeting where they might be inviting you like, hey, I'm invited to a friend's birthday. Okay, and that could be like something about, because it looks like there's like multiple people. There's some type of like gathering, and you will somehow bump into someone here. You will bump into a bitch, basically. Okay, so your spirit guides already want you to know, like, if it was only about looks, okay, if it was really only about looks, why was she not successful to like tie him down or tie her down? Or do you know what I mean? If it really was about that. Okay, but yeah, she could be trying to make you feel insecure about the way that you look. Let me get a few more cards. Okay, she would try to make you feel like, I don't know, like you are not feminine enough or not sexy enough, or she would try to wear a skirt that is shorter than yours. Yeah, I'm hearing, my milkshake brings other boys to the yard. Or really? Damn right, it's better than yours. That's her energy. Ew. Ew. Let me see. What is that energy about? What is the gossip energy about here? Yeah, we have the free spirit. The limo. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like you will go somewhere with your true love, and if you're just supposed to, you guys will like drive somewhere. Okay. And this person is, some of you guys, they're going to act as though it is a coincidence that they're also there. Like, oh, you guys are here too? Oh, what a coincidence. Then we can spend the day together. Kind of like you wanted to spend the day with him or her on your own. and they didn't want you to have like one-on-one time, or like, do you say it like that? They didn't want you guys to be like, I'm telling you, there's something about where they would try to crash a date is what I'm picking up here. Okay, for some of you guys, if you are masculine, this could also be a very possessive friend where someone feels like you are stealing her friend away from her, kind of like it could be like, you know, the woman that you will meet that is your future spouse, she has a very possessive friend that would try to somehow gossip about you or find like dirt on you or something weird like that. Okay, something like that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, let me get a few more cards, because we have the card here, the Three of Swords, right? And then it came out with a family wish comes true, or like a family wish is coming true, and a firecracker, excitement. Okay, so I do feel like this is when you guys are like attending, like, yeah, I feel like someone would try to ruin like a really beautiful date that you guys have. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know, like, don't let this bitch ruin, literally it says the bitch, don't let this bitch ruin your like day with your future spouse, or don't let her make you feel insecure. Yeah, something that's, you see that it says naked before the stars, something, oh my goodness gracious, I'm hearing your future spouse will love, like, your future spouse will be so in love with you because your energy is magical. Your energy is at one with the magic of the universe. I'm even hearing like, for some of you guys, I'm hearing your future spouse is going to fall in love with the spark in your eyes when you're smiling. Because if I look at this card right here, you can literally see like a blue star in this man's eyes. Do you see that? Your future spouse will see a spark in your soul, in your spirit, in your eyes that they're in love with. And no matter how big someone's boobies are, no matter how big someone's butt is, if it was about that, why is your future spouse still single? I'm telling you, this is kind of like a pep talk, because you're gonna need it, or it's gonna happen where this person would try to make you feel insecure, like wearing her Prada high heels or whatever. She would try to kind of like, I don't know, like be seductive and stuff like that. Okay, but again, your spirit guides want you to know your future spouse is gonna fall in love with the spark in your eyes. He or she's going to fall in love with the spark in your eyes when you smile. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Something about where you guys are a perfect match, but someone would try to make you believe that you are not a perfect match. It says you're both compatible, perfectly in tune with each other's desires. Or for example, I'm going to give you an example, okay? Let's say, for example, you tell someone, oh yeah, I just matched with this guy, and she's like, oh really, I matched with him too, like he does it to everybody, like that's the vibe that is coming through here. But they were not compatible, and you guys will be compatible. Does that make sense? That's a vibe that is coming through here. I don't like it. Okay, so your spirit guides, I want you to know that your future spouse made peace with the past, or that your future spouse is not attached to his past anymore, but his past or her past might be attached to him or her. Okay, it says make peace with the past. You're ready for a new love story. Okay, so yeah, that's what your spirit guides want you to know. Like, you are going to be a perfect match with your true love and your future spouse, and they will actually, like, whatever you look like, they're going to be more drawn to however you dress, or they're going to be more drawn to kind of like the way you embrace your sexual energy, because maybe the way you embrace your sexual energy is a little different compared to this person. Okay, is what I'm picking up. It kind of like where your sex appeal is different. What makes you sexy is different compared to what makes this person sexy. Maybe they have the sexiest body, but maybe like their energy is very like disgusting, or like, do you know what I mean? You guys know, like, for example, you see a man, oh my gosh, he has a six-pack, everything, but when he starts speaking, you're like, ew, brother, ugh. That's the vibe. Okay, so don't get like fooled by this person's like outer beauty, because inside they're like, their energy is like, ew, their energy is like, brother, you know, and people notice that this person's energy is brother, you know, especially like something, do you know what I mean? So you don't get confused about like their body, how it's perfect, or because this person could look really beautiful is what I'm picking up here. They could be quite sexy. but it's like a meathead, like a man who's super sexy, like muscle everything, but when he starts speaking, you're like, I'm going home, I'm going home, you know. It's almost this energy where your spirit guides want you to know your future spouse doesn't even get like aroused anymore by stuff like that, because they're so sexually drawn to your energy, like they're drawn to your sexual energy, so they don't get aroused by people being like seductive and stuff like that. Yeah, see that? It's kind of like the energy where you have this person's heart. That's what your spirit guides want you to know, because there is gonna be a situation where you question if they find you sexy or not, because maybe the person that is like around them or talking to them is like dressed sexier, or is a lot more sexual, or a lot more like, again, nothing wrong with it. I love high heels, I love showing cleavage, you know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, you know. Or maybe even the other way around, where you are like, you like to wear high heels and you like to be sexy, and then this girl is trying to be like a homie. She's trying to, I don't know, like come off as a homie and stuff like that. But your future spouse is more, basically your future spouse is more drawn to your sexual energy or your sex appeal, whatever it is. Some people have a tomboyish sex appeal, some people have like a siren type of sex appeal. Some people, the reason why they're sexy is their voice and their eyes. There's all kinds of different types of sexy, but what makes you sexy is gonna turn on your future spouse the most. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, I'm hearing something about your eyes. Your future spouse is going to be in love with your eyes, or something about a spark in your eyes. Okay, or I'm also hearing something about you will see a shooting star with your true love and your future spouse. You guys will be like on a date or whatever, and you will see a shooting star, and they will feel like this was the most magical date that they've ever had. And like the other date or the other person, like it was mundane, there was nothing interesting, there was nothing like besides the big booty, besides like the nice chest, besides the six-pack. Do you know what I mean? That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, something about a spark in someone's eyes. Someone is in love with the spark in someone's eyes. Okay. It's kind of like your soul is so radiant, is glowing, that it shows in your eyes, it shows in your skin, it shows in your voice, it shows in the way that you walk. Okay, again, the other person, they have like a brother energy, but they might look sexy. They might be, yeah, they might be sexy somehow, some way. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Like sexy from the outside, but something about them is also like super unattractive. And I'm not trying to bash them, I'm just letting you know, like this might be something that your spirit guides want you to know. Like, don't let this person like confuse you, don't let this person give you anxiety, don't let this person make you feel like you're not sexy enough, or you have to be more masculine or more feminine or whatever. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. We also have the card here, manifesting the one, and it says very soon your true love will arrive. So for a lot of you guys, your spirit guides want you to know you're meeting them very soon. What you need to know is that you will meet them very soon, which again, they already tell you about this person here. So you don't let this person's like gossip get to you. They might even be talking about like how you're, I don't know, like, oh, she has a stomach or whatever. Well, bitch, if he wanted you, why is he not with you? Thank you. Do you know what I mean? Where your future spouse is gonna like your stomach, or they don't mind, or like they're drawn to your body type, or do you know what I mean? Not everybody's drawn to skinny people, and not everybody's drawn to curvy people. Some people like even both. Do you know what I mean? That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, something like that. I'm hearing the song Supernatural. No, what is it called? Alien Girl? No, what is it called? Alien Superstar by Beyonce. In the song she says, if that's your man, then why he... Wait, in the song she says, if that's your man, then why is he over here? Yeah, in the song she says, if that's your man, then why is he over here? I'm just saying. You know what the thing is? I don't understand. I sometimes think about it to myself, like, and looking back at something where I was in a situation, I realized that the person that I thought I wanted was a better match with another woman, you know. But it takes like honesty to admit that to yourself, like, hey, maybe this man is a better match with another woman. Like, I can see that they fit better, they like the same stuff, they dress the same way. So why are some people so obsessed with like getting a man or getting a woman, even though they know that this man or this woman is like a better match to another man or another woman? Do you know what I mean? This could even be an energy where this man or this woman is only attracted to your future spouse because of like the way they look and not their actual soul. Maybe this person's only drawn to your future spouse because they're tall, or I don't know, because they have a nice bank account or whatever. It's not real attraction. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, why is that happening? Like, why are some people so obsessed with like getting someone even though the person is not for them? And deep inside of their soul, they know that it's not for them, but they would have to sit down and look at their own soul to realize it, you know? But that's the energy that is coming through here. Okay. Yeah, because we have the card here, prosperity. It says, you are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and harmony of the people. Everything you have dreamed is taking shape now. Receive this generosity and abundance. Be self-effacing and gracious. Yeah, your future spouse is going to be drawn to your graciousness, to your gentleness, to your... They might even be drawn to like your shy energy. Maybe they don't like people who are overly sexual, or the other way around. Maybe they really like that you're like open with your sexuality, no matter who you are or how you express yourself. Okay. Yeah, for some of you guys, someone would try to make you feel insecure about like how much money you make or whatever. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. But your future spouse doesn't like spoiled brats. He does not like spoiled brats. Like, I'm being brought to like when you watch like Disney movies and there's like a prince and he's supposed to marry a princess, but he doesn't like those spoiled princesses. He likes like the humble woman, or like the humble girl, or like the kind one. That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay. We also have the wealthy couple here. I don't really know what that is about. So let's see what that is about. Yeah, look at that. It says hot seat. So do you see that? The hot seat is the justice card here. Yeah. Your spirit guides want you to know this person will receive karma, or if they're lying, the lie is gonna come out. So your spirit guides like, just chill. When all of this is happening, just chill. Okay. Come back to this reading, just chill. Okay. What is the wealthy couple energy here about? Someone wants someone only because of money. This could be the gossip. This could be the gossip. Let's look at what this person is going to gossip about. But for some of you guys, someone would try to spread a rumor that you only like men or only like women with money, that you only care about money, that you are a gold digger, that you somehow stole... that you somehow... Something weird like that is what I'm picking up here. Let's see what the hell this energy is about. What is this wealthy couple energy here? April? Okay. For some of you guys, this is not going to be for everybody and their mama, okay? But if you met or matched with someone on an online dating app in April, something could have happened in April that is connected to your future spouse, or your connection to your future spouse, or what will happen this summer. I don't know, maybe you had like eye contact with someone in April, or you had a crush on someone in April. Something about April is significant here. Okay. Or yeah, for some of you guys, not for everybody, but for some of you guys, like this gossip started in April, or again, this could be like let me see, why is the wealthy couple energy here? Time to go out and have fun in December. So if you're born in April or December, this is definitely your pile. December. It's funny because I feel like pile number 1, the month December came out as well. Okay. Yeah, for some of you guys, someone only wants your future spouse because he has money or she has money. Someone here is wealthy. And someone could be like after your person because they're wealthy, or we have family matters here too. Yeah, for some of you guys, it could be someone's baby mama or like baby daddy or whatever, in case your future spouse maybe has a child. I don't see that for many of you guys, but I feel like for some of you guys they might have a child. Okay, let's see. Not for all of you, but for someone it could be significant that I say that. Let's see, where's the word couple energy here? A fair man. Okay, yeah, someone here is successful. Yeah, I'm hearing I just want to be successful. So it's either the energy where I'm hearing for some of you guys, you're meant to be a wealthy couple, or you're meant to somehow manifest success together. You and your future spouse, you guys are meant to manifest prosperity and abundance and success and wealth together. Okay, to kind of like bring wealth to your family and their family is what I'm picking up. If others of your future spouse could be wealthy, and that could be the reason why someone is holding on to him or her, not because they actually want them, they want the money. Like someone is a gold digger. Okay. Or someone could be spreading gossip that you are a gold digger is what I'm picking up here. Okay. For some of you guys, this could be significant. Like for some of you guys, this whole energy that I'm talking about could also be happening this December, where someone will try to spread some type of rumors about your future spouse this December. That's what the spirit guides want you to know, about something that happened in April, which is not true. Okay. For others of you, your future spouse rejected this person in April or in December, but they yeah, something about where they say, yeah, you know, it's something about where they want to make it look like it was overlapping, that they met you and that they were like with you is overlapping with how when they met, when they were still like talking to them, or I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's see what that gossip energy is about. Okay, or let me get one more card here. Shoulder to cry on. Huh. What's the wealthy couple energy here? We have the King of Roses, the executive producer, and more. For others of you, there could be a situation where your true love and your future spouse is going to be insecure. If you have a wealthy ex or whatever, or you have an ex that has money, you might have to like assure your future spouse that you don't really care. Do you know what I mean? For some of you guys, it could be a situation in the beginning of your connection, if you know that you have a wealthy ex, then your future spouse could be insecure about like if they have enough to offer to you, you know. So there could be like a conversation about, they might be telling you that it hurts them to, I don't know, like, yeah, they could be opening up about this, and I feel like it might be significant for you to assure your future spouse that, you know, if you would have wanted to be with, like, do you know what I mean? Something about where they might be insecure about their finances because you have been with a person that was financially more stable than them or whatever in the past. For some of you guys, not for everybody. So if something happened between you and the person that you recently met and it was happening around April or whatever, this reading might be connected to it, okay? Let me get a few more cards, guys. Let me get a few more cards. I'm also hearing what you need to know, or like your love story with your true love and your future spouse. If you like to play around with lingerie, your future spouse is gonna like, it's gonna drive them crazy, or they're really gonna love that you always like change your lingerie or your underwear, or they're gonna be so freaking drawn to like your lingerie collection is what I'm hearing. Okay, or they're gonna really enjoy it, or like, I don't know. Okay. It says naked before the stars. Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, someone is getting naked on purpose, or someone is, yes, bitch, I'm picking it up here. So there's gonna be like a female who is gonna spread gossip on purpose, or she's going to try to be as naked as possible in front of your future spouse on purpose, is what I'm picking up here. Let me see. Can you clarify the wealthy couple energy here? What is that energy about? 9 of Cups. Oh, okay. For some of you guys, again, I feel like you and your future spouse, what is going to happen in your connection is that you might be manifesting wealth this December. Like, if you meet your true love and your future spouse this summer, you will be manifesting wealth, okay, together. Or something huge happening when it comes to financial abundance this December or whatever, okay. Or something about next April, or like whenever you're watching this, April and December could be months where a huge wish is manifesting about like abundance and money and finances and stuff like that, okay. Is what I'm picking up here. Who's the wealthy? Yeah. I pick up a similar energy compared to pile number 1, but this is what I was talking about. Like, why is this person stand like in front of the door? It's kind of like an unwanted guest is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Or something about where someone will... This could also be happening while someone is drunk. I don't know what that really... What is that? There could be like a pathological liar either around you or your future spouse in the beginning of your connection. Let's see. What's the wealthy couple energy here about? Okay. For some of you guys, this could be a person from the past. Again, the connection never really took off. There could have been some sabotaging energy as well. Maybe the last time you saw them was December or April. And I feel like while you guys were not in contact, they manifested a lot of abundance and finances and wealth. Okay. So when they tell you like, you know, they were focused on their career, it's true. So that's what your spirit guides want you to know. For others of you, yeah, I'm telling you something about where someone rejected your future spouse in the past. Oh, yes. So someone rejected your future spouse in the past because of money, because he or she didn't have enough money. And your future spouse could be coming into wealth again. Could be April, could be December, or something like that, okay? And they would try to then come back into your future spouse's life, but only because of the money. So they want you, basically what you need to know is your future spouse is not attracted to her and she's not attracted to him. She wants his money, or she's only attracted to like his body, but not his soul. Okay. Yeah, for others of you, because we have the family wish come true here, I'm gonna be honest, not for everybody. For some of you guys, this is someone's baby mama, like your future spouse's baby mama or baby daddy, but they were trapping this person with a pregnancy, or they were trying to trap your future spouse with a pregnancy, or like, you know, like in case, you know, your future spouse has a child, this could have been like someone getting pregnant, like it was an accident, but it was not an accident. This person was planning it. Do you know what I mean? Because you could be, for example, feeling insecure that they already have a child with someone. What if you are just a rebound and they actually want like their baby mama or their baby daddy? Your spirit guides want you to know this baby mama or this baby daddy impregnated your future spouse, or got a child with your future spouse like against this person's will. Yeah, in case this is the case. Okay. Or someone would try to lie about like, oh, this person only wants you for money, or something weird like that. Let's see what that gossip energy is about. So we're going to look at the gossip energy here, what this gossip is going to be about, or what are they going to like say. Okay, and then I'm going to, in the extent, we're going to look at your first date. Okay, what is going to happen on your first date? Where will you guys be? But let's talk about the shit ass gossip here. Okay, I'm getting irritated. Let's see. Yeah, it says whispers from the beings who shine. See, whispers from the beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. So there's somehow going to be a sabotaging text message. That's why your spirit guides are saying benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. And it says manifesting the one. Here, someone is going to try to make you think that your future spouse is not the one. That they belong to someone else, which is not true. Let's see. What is this gossip going to be about? Or like, what is the gossip? What is the gossip? What is the gossip? What is the gossip energy about here? I'm picking up something about Valentine's Day. Okay. What is the gossip energy about? Okay. Caregiver. This is such a weird ass energy because I feel like someone could also be trying to ruin someone's birthday party, or this could be happening at a birthday party of someone. Okay. Let me get a few more here. What is that gossip energy about, Spirit? The Star. What is the gossip energy about? The Sun. What is the gossip energy gonna be about? I'm hearing this. Isn't there a movie called The Star? The Sun is also a star, or The Sun is a star? I think there's a movie because we have the Star and the Sun card here. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. See, something about I also feel like someone is gonna maybe gossip about your body, and then it's gonna get leaked that they gossiped about your body, or that someone has like a very ugly character. And I feel like if your spouse is then going to, I don't know, break up the contact with this person or something weird like that, where they might try to fuck up your reputation, but their reputation is gonna get fucked because they body shame people. This could be a person that body shames people. What the fuck is this energy here? But let me see what the movie is about. I think it's called The Sun is Also a Star. The Sun is a Star. Isn't there a movie like that? Which is funny. Yeah, hold on. Movie. The Sun is a Star. Yeah, the Sun is also a star. So that movie could be significant. I've never watched it. I don't know if you guys know that movie. Well, that movie could be significant, but it's an interracial couple here. So I think he's Asian and she's like, you know, African American. So there could even be an energy where someone is trying to make you believe that you don't, yeah, your spirit guides are here. Say, for example, you're Asian and your future spouse is whatever, Mexican. Maybe someone is going to try to make you believe like you will never be a Mexican woman. You will never be as good as a Mexican woman, you know? Something about where someone has something against like interracial, like an interracial couples or whatever. I don't know, something weird like that. So they would try to make you feel like you will never be as good as a Mexican housewife, you know, because you're Asian. And your future spouse might be Mexican, you know, like just an example. It says, Natasha, a pragmatic woman from Jamaica, falls in love with Daniel, an equivocal medical student. Oh my gosh, I talked about that on Patreon in the summer prediction. This is only for my people who are on my Patreon and you watch the summer prediction. Are you my pile, or do you remember in a reading where I said like I see an Asian medical student or like an Asian doctor with like a lab coat? If it rings a bell, and if you chose that pile, this is definitely connected. So for some of you guys, this is going to happen this summer because it is a summer, like it's connected to the summer prediction here. Okay, it says in love with Daniel, an equivocal medical student under 8. Oh, it says Natasha, a pragmatic woman from Jamaica, falls in love with Daniel, an equivocal medical student under atypical circumstances. However, their relationship is challenged by their own destiny. Dang. The sun is also a star. Yeah. So yeah, this movie could be significant. Maybe your spirit guides want you to watch that movie. Okay. I might watch that movie. That's what I'm being brought to. Yeah, we have what? The optimist, the host, the advisor. Yeah, someone is going to give bad advice on purpose is what I'm seeing here. It might be one of your friends, or it might be like someone around your future spouse, something weird like that. Let's see, what is the energy about? What is this gossip energy about? That could also be, I don't know, for some of you guys, it could also be gossip at a school or at a university. Yeah, someone would try to make you feel scared of your future spouse, or someone would try to make your future spouse feel scared of you because of like a rumor or like a gossip, like some type of gossip here. Let's see. I'm picking up something weird here where someone is talking about like Valentine's Day. Like, that's what he did for me for Valentine's Day. What the I don't know what that is. Or kind of like maybe like something weird. Let me see. What is this gossip energy about? Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Yeah, see, it says teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. It says pot. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. What is that gossip about? Someone could also be lying about what someone is doing for a living. So again, you have to be very careful what the information that you believe when it comes to other people talking. If someone is telling you, oh, I know your future spouse, or oh, I know, you know, careful. Once you notice there's some type of link between the people that you know and acquaintances and the people that your future spouse knows, that's when this reading is going to be significant. See, cocktail party, bottom of the deck. This is what I was talking about. Someone knows someone, and then like some type of gossip is being spread. What is that gossip energy about? Nine of Swords. Someone will maybe try to make you think that you're not his type or you're not her type. Like, oh, she usually doesn't go for people like you. Like, you're usually not her type. Or, you know, like, oh, you look very different compared to his ex-girlfriends. Like, this, I'm telling you, this person is sneaky as fuck when they talk. I can feel it. They're so sneaky when they talk. Let's see. Let me actually get a few cards here. What is this gossip about? Courtship. Yeah, someone will be lying that your future spouse approached them romantically, which is not true. What is this gossip energy about, Spirit? Coffin. Someone will lie about someone will lie about a breakup. Like when the breakup happened, how the breakup happened. Oh my goodness gracious. What is the gossip energy about? So, main female. So your spirit guides want you to know there's gonna be a female and she will lie about like how she got approached by your future spouse or how they broke up, or if it's like a friend, she might be telling you like, oh, you know, your future spouse also matched with Sarah. He was also on a date with Sarah and stuff like that. Where first of all, freedom, right? If he didn't know you and he was on a date with Sarah, like, do you know what I mean? And if it didn't work, it didn't work. Do you know what I mean? But she will like try to like say like, oh, he was also on a date with Sarah. Someone could be lying, or someone could be trying to portray your future spouse as a player. Is what I'm picking up here. That you're just one of them. One of many. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, someone could be lying. Do you see how she's holding a rose? Someone is gonna lie about, or someone is gonna try to like say stuff to you that makes you believe that your future spouse is in love with her. Oh my gosh. I don't know how this is gonna happen. I don't know. Or again, this could be on a date, like for example, you guys are on a date and she's gonna be like, ha, do you remember when we, ha? And you're gonna be like, oh, they have so many memories and like maybe, you know, I should go home, you know. And your future spouse is like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know why she's talking about like old stories, like do you know what I mean? That's the vibe that is coming through here. Okay, let me get 1 or 2 cards when it comes to the first date, and then we're gonna go to the extended, okay? Can you clarify the first date energy here? Supernatural psychic. Supernatural love up in the air. First date. What is the first date energy here? Where's the first date energy? You guys know like people who like salty exes who lie about how the breakup happened or how they split and stuff like that. That's a vibe that is coming through here. Sometimes the ex is telling the truth. She's like, hey, be aware, this guy is not good, this and that and this and that. You know, like she's warning you. But in this case, it's not. It's the opposite, where your future spouse is telling the truth and his or her ex, or I don't know what this is, they're lying. What is the first date energy about here, please? Yeah, it says fall in love with yourself first to attract your future spouse. Yeah, your spirit guides want you to know your confidence has to be top notch. Because someone would try to break your confidence. Someone would try to, yeah, I'm hearing, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Yeah, someone would try to break your confidence in the beginning of the connection. Okay. Your spirit guides, they want you to be in love with you. Like, be in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Okay. I just fell in love and I just quit my job. I'm gonna find new drive. Yeah, I love them hard. Let me see, what is the first date energy here? That's why I cannot sleep at night. What's the first date? Yeah, see, someone would try to make you like have sleepless nights. Motivation. I'm looking for a new foundation, yeah. And I'm on that new vibration. I'm building my own foundation. See, it's kind of like your future spouse is going to be on a new vibration and they want to build a new foundation. But someone will try to make them paint as though they're still they're still stuck in the past, or they're still like the person that they were a couple of years ago or something like that. I cannot sleep at night. Wow, we have the King and the Queen of Cups here. Perfect match. So there could be one date that is absolute shit. I'm gonna be honest. But it is because of a bitch. There is a bitch behind the scenes. Okay. So what I'm picking up here, guys, with the first date energy, again, one of your first dates could be at a place where there's a lot of people. It seems to be like something like extravagant. It's like I feel like it's also maybe a place you always wanted to go to. May that be like a festival, may that be a carnival, may that be a party, may that be like the opening of a restaurant. Do you know what I mean? The opening of a donut store. You know, it could be all kinds of things, but it seems to be a place where there's a lot of people. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Something supernatural is going to happen on the first few dates. We have here, thank you for understanding me, the story behind all that. Yeah, it's almost as if your spirit guides want you to know. there's more to the story, because you will hear stuff about him or her, but there's more to the story. Okay. This is so interesting. So yeah, on your first date, there's someone who's trying to feed you information, but that information is like half-assed. Like it's a half-ass truth, or like someone is withholding information on purpose. Someone is not telling the whole story. Okay, what's the first date energy here? Look at that. Letting go of control. Okay, so yeah, your spirit guides want you to know, see that. They want you to hold on to your future spouse when this is happening. I'm hearing, hold my hand. I'm hearing, take my hand, let's just dance, watch my feet, follow me, don't be scared, girl, I'm here. If you didn't know, this is love. Okay, so let me get one last card here. What is the first date energy about? Let the music we go to on and it don't matter at all. Yeah. What does he say? He says, the doubters don't matter. And the doubters, they don't matter at all. 'Cause this life's too long and our love's too strong. So baby, know for sure that I'll never let you go. I got my favorite girl, not feeling no pain, no fear. Which is a Justin Bieber song. When you are here. Yeah. Let's see. What is the first date energy here? See? That's the message. So someone is, it's a text message. So someone wants you to fight with your future spouse on the first few dates over a text message. Okay. Or again, after one of your first dates, someone is going to be in your inbox trying to tell you shit. What is the first date energy here? Ace of Swords. Yeah, see? A message. There's gonna be a message. There's gonna be a lying ass message coming through here. Okay. So I feel like your spirit guides want you to know, we have the card here, free yourself, okay? It says, it's time to take back control of your life. Yes, okay, listen. Let's talk about it. I almost want to say your spirit guides want you to know it's very important for you when you meet your true love and your future spouse to take back your control, kind of like where you take control of the situation by being very clear with your message. Yes, when you have questions, ask those questions straightforward. When you have a doubt, say it out loud. Don't let anything, you know how you're like shy and you don't want to ask a question and you're shy and you don't want to say something. You have to be very clear with your communication, what you're thinking, what happened, how you're feeling. The more clear you are with your communication, the better you're going to get out of this messy energy here. Does that make sense? Because it says, let their message be clear and kind. So what you need to know is you have to be very honest with your conversation with your true love and your future spouse. Again, if you have something in your head, say it out loud. If you think about something, write him or her. Ask the question. If you have a question in your mind, don't let it be stuck in your head because you're shy or because you don't want to bother. Ask. That is so important because it's kind of like if you don't have all the information, it's going to look a certain way that it's not like it's not the whole truth, but you don't know everything because you didn't ask. Yeah. So your spirit guides want you to know it's very important for you to step in your power. You are the queen, okay? Don't let this person control the narrative. You control the narrative where you step up or you take back control of the situation. For example, they want to ruin your mood. You're like, hey, do we want to go somewhere else? Don't sit there being sad when this bitch is there. Like, hey, what do you think about going elsewhere? Do you know what I mean? Like, switch it, flip it, okay? Hey, how about we, or for example, if she wants to be sneaky too, okay? For example, what I mean by that, if you guys are meeting on accident, like, oh, I didn't know you guys would be here and stuff like that, and then they see you like next to you, you might be saying like, oh, you know what, I think I want to go home, and then you guys can have like a walk, you know, by like where you two are together, or you're talking about like, oh, you know, I feel a little bit dizzy, I need some fresh air, so that you take your future spouse and you guys go out and get some fresh air, and you have intimate time with each other. Do you know what I mean? Yes, your spirit guides want you to know, trick the trickster. When this connection is starting, it's important for you to trick the trickster and don't let negative, I'm hearing I let negative energy make me wise, not bitter. Trick the trickster. Trick this bitch. Okay, take back control. Don't be submissive, be dominant, is what I'm picking up here. That's what your spirit guides want you to know. We also have the card here, religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Let's get one last card here. Okay. What does pile number 2 need to know about? It says passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah. Something about they want you to dance, they want you to sing, they don't want you to get like, don't let this person drag you in some type of drama. Okay. That's what you need to know about your love story with your true love. See, bottom of the deck, release your ex. I told you guys. Okay. It says the time has come to clear your energy, because I feel like this could be an energy where you're usually the type of person you let things happen, go with the flow, or you might not be the type of person you don't want bitch fight. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a person wants a fight with you or wants a war with you, but you don't want to be, I'm hearing it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war, because this person will try to start a fight with you, and maybe you don't want to fight back, but you will have to fight back. Okay, it's kind of like, don't let this person like treat you like a little mouse. You are a lion, you are a lioness. Okay, so remember that you are a lioness, not a little mouse. Okay, because she would try to make you feel like a little mouse, that you forget that you are a lioness. Okay, or a lion. Anyway, pile number 2, I'm going to go to the extended now. We're going to get a few more cards when it comes to the first date or whatever you need to know. Okay, but yeah, thank you for being here. I hope this reading helped you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Oh, and the link is down in the description box. Bye guys. Hello my lovely pile number 3, welcome to your reading guys. So since you clicked on this video, and in the last collective reading, if you haven't watched it, I talked about summer love energy, where I pick up a strong energy of summer love. There's a high chance that you are about to meet your true love in your future spouse. So we're going to look at what you need to know about your love story. Okay, let me tap into the energy here guys. I'm going to show you the cards in a second a little bit. Okay, the first thing that I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing a beach house here. Okay, I'm seeing a house that is close to a body of water, or like close to a lake, close to an ocean. I'm feeling the energy of like how calm it feels like when you are at the beach and nobody's there. Okay, so for some of you guys, I pick up a strong energy here where your love story with your true love and your future spouse has something to do with relocation. Something to do with, it could be a long distance relationship. Okay, not for everybody and their mama, but for some of you guys it's gonna be a long distance relationship. Okay, yeah, your spirit guides are here. For others of you, you will relocate with your true love and your future spouse. If you've had dreams where you live in a different country or in a different place, you're picking up that your future spouse is foreign, or that your future spouse wants to relocate, or something about, yeah, you guys will somehow end up, wow, living in a different place. So what you need to know about your love story is something about relocation. Like the topic relocation is going to be significant. Even if you feel like you don't want to live elsewhere, there might be a few twists and turns. Okay. You might fall in love with a new place and you're going to end up moving there. Let me see. What does panel 3 need to know about their love story with your true love and their future spouse? Let me get one more card. Yeah. That's the energy that I picked up. Kind of like, I picked up such a calm ocean, like, you know, like a very calm energy here. So maybe your spirit guides want you to know you meet your true love and your future spouse when you are very calm inside, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. I almost want to say it could be because your future spouse could be dealing with anxiety. Okay, so one of you guys has to have a cool head or has to be calm, if that makes sense. For others of you, you will know that your future spouse is in front of you because you're going to feel very calm in front of him or her, even though you usually don't feel calm around people. Maybe you are the one where you are like, I don't know, you don't always feel calm around everybody. Like most of the time, maybe you don't feel calm, maybe you feel like uneasy. There's something about, I feel such a deep, calm energy. And I'm seeing someone here like sitting in front of like a body of water, like an ocean. It's not a sunny day, it's kind of gloomy. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like this calm energy. It's like a breeze that is coming through here. Okay. There's also something about perfume. I don't know if some of you guys recently bought a new perfume, but I'm picking up the cologne or the perfume of your future spouse. You're going to be addicted to it. I don't know why. You know what? This energy for me feels like a signs that your future spouse is your future spouse. That's what I'm picking up here. Like the vibe that is coming through in your reading feels like these are the signs that they're the one. Okay. But let me show you the cards and then we're gonna tap into what's going on here. Okay, so we have here the 7 of Mirrors. It says for the wrong reasons, and then we have angel number 666, which we're going to talk about it in a second. If you are on my Patreon and you chose the pile where I talked about the angel number 666, there you go, that's your reading. Okay, but yeah, you might be seeing the angel number 666 when your future spouse is around you. Again, we're going to talk about it in a second. Like I'm going to be, you know, talking about it because I know there's like this superstition or there's like this myth that the angel number 666 is like devilish or means something bad. But again, we're going to talk about it because there's a little misconception about this angel number. We also have the self-elimination card here, but you can see a suitcase. Okay. Also have here the 8 of Mirrors. It says in your head. Oh yeah. Oh. So there could be an energy where in the beginning of your connection you're going to think that something that is like that something is just in your head, like it's just in your head that they're the one, or it's just in your head that they feel the same way for you. Okay. But yeah, we have the 8 of Swords here, and then we have here the proposal. Okay. I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Maybe some of you guys, you like Cardi B, but I'm hearing, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. We also have the Moon card here, okay, as well as this card right here. It says, I think you're the sexiest woman I ever met, and then she says, Harry, don't be ridiculous. I'm wearing my glasses. Everything about you I find sexy. Okay. We actually have the proposal energy here twice. Then we have your working couple ambition. Let me see what the proposal energy is about. So, I feel like what you need to know about your connection is that you guys are going to move in quite fast, is what I'm picking up here, to be honest with you. Okay. In the beginning, there could be an energy where one of you guys is thinking this can never work because I'm going to relocate anyway, or something like that is what I'm picking up here, okay? Because with the suitcase, this is definitely telling me that someone wants to relocate. It might be you or it might be them, is what I'm picking up here, or it might be the both of you. Okay. So it could be very significant for you to open up about maybe your travel plans in the beginning of the connection, because someone is going to be insecure about like traveling or moving elsewhere. So it's very significant for you to talk about this topic so that they know that you are open to relocate, if that makes sense, or that you are, do you know what I mean? Because there could be, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like yeah, that's what I'm being brought to. Like, I'm being brought to Emily in Paris, where she met this guy and he was in Paris only for a couple of months or a couple of weeks. He was supposed to go back to Chicago. So if you're watching from Chicago, hello. But then he decided to stay in Paris because of her. So yeah, this could be an energy. Oh, wow. Yeah, this could be an energy where someone is deciding to stay in a country, or someone is deciding to move to a different country or a different city because of love. Okay, that is going to be significant in your connection here. Yeah, I'm also hearing something. I'm hearing marry me. See, where's the Ten of Flutes here? Diamond. It says reconciliation. Oh, Jesus. There's the plot twist. You already know your future spouse. You already know them, for most of you guys. You looked into this person's eyes at least once. It doesn't mean that you actually know him or her, but you looked at him once. You looked at her once. It says reconciliation. Be receiving or giving a precious gift. For some of you guys, you could come from pile number 3, pile number 1. Because the topic of a gift was significant in pile number 1. Okay, let's talk about it. Yeah, family matters, bottom of the deck. We also have the card here, family issues, healing family issues. So what you need to know about your connection with your true love and your future spouse. For some of you guys, your future spouse already has a child. Okay. So your spirit guides want you to know your future spouse already has a child, is what I'm picking up here. Or something about your future spouse wishes for a child. So this is a man or a woman that family life is really important to them. I think I talked about that in a different reading. It might sound familiar to you, because I almost want to say there could be an energy where your future spouse has a wound when it comes to parents, where they feel like their parents were never really there for them, or they have like a very bad connection with one of their parents. It might be the dad, it might be the mom, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, let me see what this family issues energy is about. Let me see what this family issue energy here is about, because yeah, for some of you guys, I pick up like a strong energy here where your future spouse is going to be insecure because they have a child, or they will like think that you don't want them because they already have a child. I don't really know what that means. For others of you, again, your future spouse has like a very deep wound when it comes to family. Like, they don't have the best connection to their parents. They don't have the best connection to a mom or a dad. Okay, and that might be like I feel like that's something that you will help them to heal. For example, they could feel like, yeah, I'm hearing both of our parents got divorced, but this is not repetition, this is evolution. It's a song by Big Sean and what is her name? Janae Aiko, called Talk Show. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. So what your spirit guides want you to know is it's gonna take a little bit of time for your future spouse to heal from some type of like trauma when it comes to like a mom or a dad, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, something about where maybe in the beginning they're going to feel like they don't want to get married because their parents got divorced, but again, they're going to have this realization, this is not repetition, this is evolution. Okay, so something like that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, but let me see. What is the healing family issues privileged lady? What is this healing family issues energy about? Message. This of you, pile number 3, if you already have a child, maybe there's going to be a conversation because your future spouse might be a little bit like intimidated when it comes to, do you still have feelings for the person that you have a child with? So it could be significant for you to kind of like start the conversation and let them know that you don't feel any type of way about your baby mama or your baby daddy, just to let them know, if you know what I mean, because maybe they could feel like they don't want to like come between you and the man or the woman that you have a child with. Maybe they have like a lot of integrity or like high morals to the point where they don't want to feel like a homewrecker, even though you don't feel anything for your baby mama or your baby daddy, or the person that you have a child with. So this could also be significant that you somehow just let them know with like you know, one sentence or like a little conversation, like how you really feel about the baby daddy, or how you are like happy that, you know, to start a new family with them, that you say that out loud because they don't want to disturb. Yeah, exactly. That's a funny thing, because in the song The Talk Show by Jhené Aiko and Big Sean, they talk about, she says, I forgot what she said, but she says something like, you cannot do this while we're still building. So they could be thinking like you're still building, or you're still like that, where they are a rebound, or where they are like you just see them as I don't know, as like a break from a connection or whatever, because you actually want to build the family, like you want to build a family with the old person that you have a child with. So it could be somewhat significant that you say like you want a new family, or you want, you know, like you want to build a new family, not with the person that you have a child with, if that makes sense. Okay. I feel like your future spouse's biggest wish is to have like a happy family, to have like 2 parents and both take care of the child, and you know, like happy holidays, and you know, like where they are a real dad to their child, or their child has a real mom. Something like that is what I'm picking up here, because they didn't have that in childhood. Guys, I'm picking up a lot of different energy here, okay? Because this is a general reading, so there's gonna be different scenarios, okay? For some of you guys, around the time when you meet your true love and your future spouse, they might battle for custody for their child, because the person that they have a child with is trying to steal the child away from them, and they're going to be very like, there could be an energy where your future spouse in the beginning is going to be, you might notice that they feel down, or you might notice like, I don't know what's going on with you, but I know something is going on with you. Do you know what I mean? So you might notice like a sadness in them, if that makes sense. That has nothing to do with you. It's like, I feel like, again, for some of you guys, around the time when you guys are meeting, someone is trying to take their child away from them, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, and that could be something that you might be noticing, kind of like a doom gloom energy around them. But the reason why you come into your future spouse's life in the middle of them fighting a battle, because yeah, they could be fighting a battle, or they could be fighting a war. They could be fighting a battle against a family member. They could be fighting with their family around that time. They could be fighting for the custody of a child, is what I'm picking up here, okay? And it's kind of like an energy where you don't enter their life when they don't need you. You enter this person's life when they do need you. Like you enter their life on a rainy, gloomy day, and not on a sunny, happy, jolly day, if that makes sense. Okay. They could be crying a lot around the time when you guys are meeting, but again, it has something to do with like feeling deeply betrayed by a dad or by a mom, okay? Or feeling like their child is getting taken away from them, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so you could be like, in the beginning when you are meeting them, you could be like thinking, you could be feeling like they don't enjoy themselves, or like they don't seem to be happy, or you're making a joke but they're not laughing, okay? The reason is because they're going through all of that behind the scenes, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. For others of you, this already has happened because it says reconciliation. So for some of you guys, what got in the way in the past was them fighting custody, like a battle for custody, or them fighting with their family, them getting abandoned by their family, or something along those lines that got in the way for others of you. I'm even picking up the energy where a family member talked shit about you, kind of like, oh, you shouldn't date pound number 3, in case you, it's like a really like a soulmate from the past, from a couple of years ago. Someone in their family said to them like, oh, you shouldn't date pound number 3, you know, this and that and this and that. Could be like a very religious family, it could be a very strict family, this could be a very like how do you call it, like a cocky family, you know. And I feel like over the years they have realized that they don't want to be like their dad, and they don't want to be like their mom, and they don't even want to be part of such a like fake phony family. So why are they listening, or why did they listen to some type of advice from their family even though they don't want to be like their family? So that could be, they could be talking about that, how like the reason why it never really worked out in the past was because they had family members in the back of like their mind telling them that they should date someone else, because I'm seeing like marriage for the wrong reasons. So there's something about their family taught them to get married, but for convenience or stuff like that. Something weird like that is what I'm picking up here, okay? Or that they saw like their parents getting a divorce, and it really like it's a big scar inside of them, to the point where they told themselves they're never gonna get married, and they're like, you know, they're never gonna, you know, open up to love, because they saw their mom or their dad like really suffering, is what I'm picking up here. So we have the card fertility here, so, and we have the card here thief. So someone has been trying to steal their family away from them, or again they got abandoned by their families, what I'm picking up here. So maybe they don't have the best connection to their family, maybe they don't have no family at all, like no contact to no family member whatsoever. If it sounds like you found your future spouse, okay? So you could be meeting them when they don't feel good, is what I'm picking up here. You're not gonna meet them when there's sunshine and rainbows and stuff like that. You're meeting them when they're literally at the brink of a mental breakdown. That's what I'm hearing. You're meeting them when they need you the most. That could be the reason. It's kind of like your calm energy. You're meeting your future spouse when they want to give up on life. Dang. Because again, maybe their child is getting taken away from them. Maybe their family like is like ganging up on them, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. You could be meeting them when they have like a mental breakdown, a anxiety attack, a panic attack. Okay. Kind of like you're coming to this person's life like an angel, to be honest with you. For some of you guys, this could again also be the other way around, where you might be sometimes dealing with panic attacks or something like that, and they could be coming to you in the middle of a panic attack to calm you down, is what I'm picking up here. Or something about you will notice that your nervous system is very calm around your future spouse. It's a huge ass sign that your future spouse is in front of you. You're going to feel like so calm that it is suspicious, or you're going to notice that they don't trigger your anxiety, is what I'm picking up here. Or yeah, you could be meeting them in the middle of a like panic attack or anxiety attack or whatever, and you will notice how they brought you down, like in that moment, how they brought you back down, you know, to earth, or they brought you, I don't know, they really helped you to get out of it in that moment, if that makes sense. Okay, this could be a very significant moment in the connection, but it could also be a moment where you realize they are the one. Okay, and for others of you, you already know who your future spouse is, and you will know that your future spouse is close when you see the angel number 666. Now let's talk about this misconception about the angel number 666 for a second. I don't know where this myth came from, to be honest with you, but if you look at if you look at an atom, like the smallest particle in the universe that you can find is an atom, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a scientist, please do your research, okay? Okay, so please do your research, but if I'm not mistaken, the smallest particle in the universe is an atom, and an atom is made out of 6 electrons, 6 neurons or neutrons, and 6 protons or something like that. So the angel number 666, the first time you find this number is in an atom, and an atom is the smallest particle in the universe. So actually the angel number 666 stands for life, the smallest particle, the smallest the smallest particle in the universe. So it's actually not a bad number. Okay, yeah, something about there could be like a there could be an energy where there's a misconception being, you could be letting, oh yeah, your future spouse could be letting go of a misconception, or you could be letting go of a misconception in the beginning of you guys meeting, is what I'm picking up here. But yeah, you will be seeing the angel number 666 a lot, or the angel number 666 is actually telling you that your future spouse is close, or that your future spouse is standing in front of you, or the angel number 666, let me actually see. Okay, but yeah, it says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So the angel number 666 is actually connected to your union with your true love and your future spouse. And I also talked about on Patreon how, if you think about it, if, you know, because in the Patreon reading there was something, yes, like Spirit was talking about how the angel number 666 also stands for kind of like a seed. Yes, that the angel number 666 stands for a seed, literally like a semen, like, you know, when, you know, someone is getting pregnant, like it's a small drop, but it becomes like a whole human. So there could be something like that going on here. I don't really know what that means. Okay, 10 of flutes and the 10 of rings. You could also be seeing the angel number 1010 a lot when your future spouse is in your life. Again, for others of you, you already know who they are, but something got in the way is what I'm hearing. Possibly family issues got in the way, like in their life, is what I'm picking up here. Let me see. What does pile number 3 need to know about their... Yeah, we have the final 2. And we have the Justice card here. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. So I feel like what your spirit guides want you to know is that your future spouse will ask you to relocate with him or her, is what I'm picking up here. Or they will ask you to move in with him or her very early on in the connection. Okay. So if you think about, oh, you know, like I'm getting ready to meet my future spouse, you're also getting ready to move. Okay. Something is going to tell you that it is the right thing to move in with him or her. Again, like pretty early on in the connection, because we do talk about like what you need to know, like you're meeting them, what do you need to know. So yeah, it says twin flame recognition, and we have the proposal here. Let's see, what does pile number 3 need to know about meeting your true love and their future spouse? This card came out everywhere. Let the journey begin. Yeah, there's a significant plan to travel. Okay, for some of you guys, what your spirit guides want you to know is that your future spouse will be the reason why they will grant you a wish. Your future spouse will grant you a wish when it comes to like your dream vacation, is what I'm picking up here. So if you have been thinking about like, how am I ever going to be able to travel to Bora Bora, or how am I ever going to be able to, I don't know, like have this dream beach vacation, it's connected to your future spouse, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so they're going to make you a gift early on in the connection. They're going to gift you, I feel like they're going to gift you plane tickets, or like they're gonna, yeah, they're going to make you a huge gift, and it has something to do with you traveling. Like a beach vacation is going to be significant. Okay, let's see. See, look at that. Walk into a new direction to meet your future spouse. See that energy? That's the vibe that came through here. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like they're gonna propose to you on a beach. Yeah, for some of you guys, your future spouse will propose to you on vacation on a beach, or like something like that, in a hotel room, on a beach, by a beach, or whatever. Okay, so your spirit guides, I feel like your spirit guides want you to know like your dream to relocate or your dream to travel somewhere is going to get granted through your true love and your future spouse. Okay, for some of you guys, I talked about this in a different reading, but if you have had a crush when you were traveling, but it never really, went anywhere because it was long distance, this is the person that you could be, that they could be your future spouse, and you could be like meeting again because they end up moving where you are at, you end up moving where they are at, or something like that, where somehow like your travel plans become one. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here too, kind of like your plans to relocate or travel become one, when before they were like two different plans, but they become one, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, for others of you, there could be a moment in time in your connection where you both think, you know what, maybe it's not going to work. Maybe you're not my future spouse because you want to live there and I want to live here. And, like maybe, do you know what I mean? Maybe it was just in my head that you are the one. But someone is going to decide, someone is going to be like, no, I know you are the one. Like, I'm going to stay here. Something about where they realize they don't want to stick to a plan. It's kind of like the energy where you make plans and the universe is like laughing about it, or kind of like where you make plans, but plans can change when you meet someone. That's what I'm hearing. So they could come to the realization that it's like the energy where, for example, they always had a dream to live somewhere, okay? And they held on to that dream to live somewhere for years, and then they meet you. And then they realize like this happiness and this peace and this joy that they feel for you. Would they feel the same way if they were like, something about where they realize like their dream is no longer their dream changed because they met you? That's something like that is what I'm picking up here. I'm hearing, he's what you want, I'm what you need, what you need, what you need. Yeah, something about where they realize like something, one thing is something that they want because it looks good, because it sounds good. And then they also realize you are what their soul needs, like what their soul wants, what their soul is craving, what their soul is wishing to experience. Okay. So there could be a crossroads moment between you and your true love and your future spouse, where they're going to decide not to travel or not to relocate. So instead of like traveling, they're going to stand in front of your door. You might like hear like where they say like, oh, I have to go now, I'm going to the airport or whatever. They might even be canceling like their flight or something like that to go to you, to travel to you, to stand in front of your door. Okay, for others of you, this could be an energy where your spirit guides want you to know like your future spouse might have to travel because of family issues. Let's say, for example, someone is like this departing in their family and they have to travel for 1 or 2 months, and this could be around the time where maybe the relationship is shaky or whatever, and your spirit guides want you to know like it's the circumstances. It's not because the relationship is not meant to be. Okay, something about where you might get insecure because they are traveling for a longer amount of time. And they might end up asking you like, hey, just come with me, so that you don't like have anxiety or overthink everything, like where they are at when they're traveling or something like that is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah, for others of you, you might have a big fight. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I don't know what you're gonna fight about. But they're going to make it up to you with traveling with you. Like they're going to come to you and they're going to be like, let's travel together. Okay. There could be an energy where in the beginning of your connection, they might be working a lot because they have like financial goals, and you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck that. Just go to your whatever, and then they realize, you know what? It's true, there is one thing, you know, you can be ambitious and get to your goals, but you can also kind of like where they realize they have to find a work-life balance. So I feel like in order to make up for lost time, they will go on vacation with you, like where you're all theirs for 2 weeks or whatever. Okay, so that could be significant here too. Let's see. This is exactly the energy that I keep feeling. Around the time when you meet your future spouse, they might be manifesting. They might be obsessed with manifesting something. Okay, it says manifesting couple. When two people believe in the vision, the force becomes stronger. See? And then we have your deep connection with in-laws. Okay. Yeah, for others of you, I feel like your future spouse wants a big family. So maybe they want a lot of children is what I'm picking up here. Or they might have a big family. Or you're going to get invited to a lot of family gatherings is what I'm picking up here. So maybe that could be the reason why your spirit guides might be telling you it's the best, like it's a perfect timing for you to work on your social anxiety. Because you will be invited to a lot of family gatherings is what I'm picking up here too. Because they might have a big family is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so I feel like either you will have a deep connection with your future spouse's mom or dad, or they will have a strong connection with your mom or dad. Okay, there's something about a beautiful connection between like a deep connection with an in-law here. Okay, something about maybe they had a very bad connection with an in-law, so they're terrified of that topic. Okay, but they're gonna have like a beautiful connection with your mom or your dad, like with their in-law, basically. Okay, let's see. Can you clarify the deep connection with the in-law energy here? Yeah, meeting parents, see? For others of you, if they do have a child, silver lining. Let's see, let me get a few more cards, what you need to know. Pile number 3, need to know. So yeah, I feel like what your spirit guides want you to know about your connection or what is going to happen in your love story is I feel like you will both fall in love with a place or something about where someone is staying somewhere because of love, or someone is, you know, relocating because of love. Your spirit guides want you to know there is a dream that is coming true through your future spouse. You might feel like this is never going to happen for me. I don't know how this is going to happen. It's going to happen through your future spouse. You want to live in Italy. You don't know how. They might be Italian. They might have people that live in Italy that are going to... Yeah, something about where your spirit guides want you to know the missing link is your future spouse. Can you clarify the reconciliation energy here, please? We have first date. So for some of you guys, you have been on a date with them before. Others of you thought about going on a date with this person. Okay, or they thought about asking you out for a date. You might not know who he or she is, but they know who you are. Is what I'm picking up here. Yeah, I'm hearing they couldn't forget your face. So something like that is what I'm picking up here. Let's see, what is the proposal energy about? Okay, can you clarify the reconciliation? Let's get a few more cards. Let's find out what this is about. Yeah, it says first impression. Bitch, I'm telling you. The first impression rose. Bottom of the deck. Cheers. Okay, guys. I feel like with the trust your intuition, you already know who your future spouse is. Or there could be a situation where you really have to trust your intuition is what I'm picking up here in this connection. So it could be really rocky in the beginning is what I'm picking up here. It could be rocky in the beginning. Let me see. Or again, you just meet them when they are like... You're meeting them when they don't believe in anything, to be honest with you. So your future spouse could be in a very dark place. Do you see that? And you come into this person like a light. Do you see that energy here? Everything is dark. A few cards. A masterpiece here, I'm telling you. Okay. And I feel like because they feel like you bring so much like love and light to them, they could even be telling you like they sleep really, really good when you are with them. Or like, okay, listen, for some of you guys, I feel like you will have to help your future spouse to somehow get out of like a very dark, dark place. Okay. And I feel like to show you that they appreciate you or that they love you, they will like give you their keys to their home very early on, or they will maybe propose to you very early on. Something about where they feel like they could never repay you everything that you've done for them. And I don't see you doing anything. It's just like you being next to them when they don't feel well, when they don't want to speak, or just like stroking them or stroking their beard. Something like that is what I'm picking up here. And that could be the reason why they're going to propose to you fast, or that could be the reason why they want to, you know, like travel with you very fast or move in with you very fast. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing when they turn out the lights, I will be there in the dark. Yeah, it's almost as if you meet them when I'm hearing the elephant that forgot to smile. You're going to be the reason why this person is smiling again. They have like a very cheeky, bubbly personality, but it completely got like overshadowed by like this family issue type of situation here. See, I feel like they're gonna become like cheeky and like fun again, and it's almost as if you're gonna meet them when they're weak and you are like their strength, and then when you feel weak, they're going to be your strength. But I feel like it's going to start with them. I feel like you're going to meet them when they feel very, very weak. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. You're going to take a lot of walks at nighttime. I'm telling you, they would tell you that when you are with them, they can sleep good or they don't have nightmares. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. You might be the reason why this person heals from insomnia or nightmares. But you also might notice it's taking a toll on them. Like when you're meeting them, you're going to be like, huh. I feel something odd here. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Look at how all these cards are kind of dark. Let's talk about this. We can work it out. Do you see that? The only light source is kind of like, or like, it's just a little bit of light here. And for others of you, look how it's dark and you cannot even see the face. For others of you, it's supposed to be a mystery who your future spouse is, or something about I don't know, something weird about like who is this person behind the shadow. Do you see that? Let's get a few more cards. Why is the reconciliation energy here about? Yeah, I'm hearing, I am alone, I am a mystic. I'm in my zone, no competition. I am the one, so you should listen. Don't fuck it up, don't wanna miss it. 'Cause I am your light, nee, I am the light, I am the light, nee, I need your light, I need your light, I need your guidance. Yes. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. We have career. Ooh, so for some of you guys, you could be meeting your true love and your future spouse at your job, or at their job place, at your job place, through your career. Okay, or through a change in career. What's the reconciliation energy? We have April here. Oh, no, no, no. For some of you guys, the last time you saw this person or the last time you talked to your future spouse, again, not for everybody, was like you could have met your future spouse in spring 2 years ago, spring 3 years ago. You could have met them in April, but then something happened. There's someone new's entering your life, see? Someone new's entering your life April. And April can just mean in general springtime. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Didn't I just sing, I need your light, I need your guidance. I me think twice, I'll be alright, I wanna try it. So you could be seeing a rainbow when you are with your true love and your future spouse. It's your sign that they're really the one. One of your dates, you could be seeing a rainbow here. Okay. For others of you, it has something to do with what has happened in April. So some of you guys, you had a dream or a vision in April. Okay. And your spirit guides want you to know you see clearly, or you saw clearly with this vision in April. Okay. Clarify the reconciliation one more time. Yeah. With the eyes. Maybe you had dreams of someone's eyes, or you felt something very special looking at someone's eyes. Okay. Something happened in April that is connected to your true love and your future spouse. Or you met someone in April. It doesn't even have to be them, but you met someone in April, an acquaintance, a new friend or whatever, and they're going to be the reason why you actually meet your true love and your future spouse. Okay. What are signs that pile number 1 met the one? What are signs that pile number 3 met the one? You could be seeing the yin and yang symbol everywhere once your future spouse is around you. Okay. It's almost this energy of like circumstances make it look like someone is not the one even though they are. Because again, the 666 is like a misconception. People think it's like a bad omen. Yeah, almost as if you feel like something is a bad omen when it's not. I'm also seeing them like wanting to prepare a bath for you. Okay, so for some of you guys, you will know that your future spouse is the one because they will tell you like, hey, I prepared a bath for you, like with rose petals and candles and stuff like that. Okay, for others of you, I feel like they would take you to an art gallery that is breathtaking. Okay, something about you will know that they're the one in like while you are at an art gallery or while you are at a museum is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. For others of you, it could also be, I talked about this in the summer reading. I've done a summer reading on Patreon. I've done a summer reading on Patreon, and I said something about, I see someone walking through like an archway, and on the other side there's a rainbow. Okay. So something like that could be significant. You could have like a dream of a portal, or I'm also seeing there's like a light around your future spouse. When you see him or her for the first time, there's a light around, like you're going to see this person's aura. There's a light around him or her. Almost as if they have like a halo or like a, yeah, like a light around them is what I'm picking up. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. But your future spouse might also say that's like, that's how they're going to view you. They would tell you like when they saw you for the first time, they saw something and they don't know what it was, but in the best way possible, like a light, or they saw like an aura around you is what I'm picking up here. Because I think we have the card here, twin flame recognition, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, it says twin flame recognition. It says, you know the soul that mirrors your own. So for a lot of you guys, the spirit guides want you to know your future spouse is going to feel like a mirror to you. You will know that they're the one because they're going to be like you. They're going to have the same quirks like you. They, I don't know, they have the same mannerism as you. You're going to be a mirror to each other. Pile number 3, your reading is quite mystical, to be honest with you. Like very mysterious. It's not easy for me to get the information out here. I also have the card here, all is well, goddess, Guanyin. Wait, Guanyin, goddess brings you enlightenment and impregnable protection. But it says impregnable protection. Fathers of you, what you need to know is your future spouse is very freaking fertile. One time, no condom, you're getting pregnant immediately. You cannot make the mistake of like, oh, let's just do it without the condom once, pregnant, bam. Because they have like very intense, I feel like your future spouse is very fertile. There could even be a high chance that you get like twins or whatever, because they have strong swimmers, or you're going to end up having a big family because their sperm is, or like they're so fertile that maybe there's like a lot of babies coming out. Okay, or a lot of babies being produced, or again they wish for a huge family, or something about they are part of a huge family is what I'm picking up here too. But it says Guan Yin, goddess brings you enlightenment and oh my gosh, I forgot about this card. Do you see how the light is around her? Jesus, you're gonna see something like that around your future spouse, I'm telling you. So basically, I almost want to say the first time you meet your future spouse, there's like something supernatural happening, kind of like you will see his light, you will see her light, but then you will also see the darkness, but the darkness is because of like those family issues, or like their child, or like something like that. But in the beginning you will see like a light around them. There could be an energy where your true love and your future spouse needs protection mentally or like emotionally in the beginning of your connection, or when you guys are meeting. She fills her vase with your fears and worries and releases them to the ocean. All is well. Okay, to be honest with you, there could be a goddess around you and your future spouse when you guys are meeting. There could be like supernatural encounters happening through a goddess. I almost want to say you have like a goddess of love around you, or like a... Okay, I'm gonna say it. You will have an encounter with that goddess that is telling you he or she's the one. They will have an encounter with a goddess that is telling them that you are the one. Because I feel like there is a situation where someone is overthinking and they need a sign. Okay, but again, yeah, there could be like an aura or a light around your future spouse. Like that's how you will like see them, or you're gonna see like a huge light when you see him or her. Pile number 3, I just got the weirdest message ever. So as I guys told you, there could be like a goddess, or like you could be noticing a goddess reaching out to you around the time when your future spouse is like in your life already, like you guys are meeting, and then you will notice like you see a goddess everywhere. That's a huge sign that your future spouse is like around you, or that someone is your future spouse, because it's something about like a goddess will also be involved in this, if that makes sense. For some of you guys, the goddess Isis could be significant, kind of like goddess Isis could be reaching out to you around that time, kind of like where this goddess or this deity is bringing you and your future spouse together. For some of you guys, I'm literally seeing here that you were married to your future spouse in past life, and there will be somehow a sign that you guys were married in past life. I don't know what this means. For example, you have a tattoo of a dragon, they have a tattoo of a dragon. It's something about where you both have something on your body or something in your room that shows that you guys were married in past life. There's a huge sign connected to that you guys were married in past life. I don't know what this means. For example, you carry the same necklace, you carry the same ring, like you have the same t-shirt, something like that is what I'm picking up here. But I feel like it's, or you both have the same like tattoo, or did I talk to you guys about tattooing? No, I think it was pile number 2, something about you guys have the same tattoo, you guys have the same mole. I'm telling you, there's something about, just imagine the energy of like a best friend necklace, how you have like 2 halves, right? Somehow, some way, there's a huge sign connected to how they have 1 half of something and you have, just imagine you have like a yin and yang like bracelet, they have 1 half and you have the other. Something like that is what I'm picking up here. Or for example, like that's what I'm being brought to. I'm being brought to like a best friend ring, like the best friend ring from SpongeBob and Patrick. There's something like that going on here. I don't really know what that means, but there's a huge sign connected to how you and your future spouse, you guys were married in past life, and something is connecting you in this life, but it seems to be like an object. I don't know what that really means. It's like you have 1 half and they have the other. Let's say for example it's like a it's a concert and there were like 2 t-shirts like of that band. You might have t-shirt number 1 and they have t-shirt number 2 of that same event or that same concert. Something weird like that is going on here. It's going to be different for all of you what this means, okay? For others of you, there's definitely like Egyptian mythology could be somehow significant in your connection, or something about Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, something like that is what I'm picking up here. But I feel like there's a strong sign that you guys were married in past life. Okay, for example, you have a scar and they have a scar, but that scar can also kind of like, or like that mole can be from your past life. Do you know what I mean? It's something about a mole from your past life, and they have the same mole, or they have a scar on the same place you have a scar. Something crazy like that. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. For others of you, your spirit guides want you to know your connection with your true love and your future spouse is going to inspire you so much. Like, you could also be meeting your future spouse around the time where you feel super uninspired. There's no music that is inspiring you. There's no art that is inspiring you. And once they come into your life, you're going to feel like you have so much creative ideas. They come out of nowhere. Like, you're full of creative juices is what I'm picking up here. I feel like your future spouse is going to become your muse somehow, some way. You will create the best music, the best whatever when you meet your future spouse. You will somehow create like a masterpiece because you are so in love with your future spouse, in case you are like. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, there could be a goddess reaching out to you around that time. Okay. You will feel a strong presence of a goddess around you when you meet your future spouse. And this goddess, I think I talked about that in the pick a card reading called Who Are Your Spirit Guides Really, where I said like you both have the same spirit guide. You and your future spouse, you have the same spirit guide, but you might find out who the spirit guide is that is like in your life as well as in your future spouse's life. So I think there's going to be something crazy happening with a goddess or a deity, and you will both be noticing that she is there. Or again, for others of you, it could be like an Egyptian goddess or like an Egyptian god reaching out to you around the time when you're meeting your future spouse here, okay? Or you will both have a dream of the same spirit guide. Like, there's something crazy happening, especially in the beginning of your connection, because someone here is in their head, like where someone is thinking, is this all in my head? Is this connection all in my head? Okay, and I feel like there is like a goddess that is going to somehow either visit you or visit them in their dreams, okay? Or like a deity or a spirit. Pile number 3, we're going to go to the extended now. I don't know what else your spirit guides want to talk about, but I'm just going to get a few more cards what else is going to happen, okay? Or what you need to know. So if you want to know more, the link is down in the description box. If not, thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.